Oh, hey Josh, what's up?
Hey, sorry, having some computer difficulties.
No, you're good. Are you okay right now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Alright, I just went live, so...
I am personally offended.
Alright, hopefully, Hopefully our channel's so small we get under Nintendo's radar and they don't shut us down for having images of unreleased Pokemon up on the screen, but...
Somehow I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Global Pokemon Society Draft League tier list for all the new Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Spoilers ahead. I mean, if you're already looking at the screen, there's already some spoilers up there. So it's the first word in the title of the stream, so you kind of joined the wrong stream if you were trying to be spoiler free. But it's Ryan.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing? Shut it off. Click that like button and then shut it off and get out of here. Share it with your friends who do like spoilers. But Ryan here, your commissioner, reigning champ, joined by Alex, head coach Laventown Gengars. What's up, Alex?
How's it going, man?
Yo, I'm tired as heck.
Feel
Newborn's
bad,
rough.
brother.
But I
I mean,
told
I
my
do not
wife
feel that newborn.
Friday I'm
Just
not
feel
doing
being
any
tired.
daddy stuff. No daddy stuff on Friday. Yeah, right.
Eddie commish stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
right.
Play Coco Friday?
Play Coco
Nah.
Friday.
It's Quaxley.
Yeah, you're mad that it doesn't like roll
Forever.
off the tongue like that does, but
Yeah, I
it's okay.
know.
We'll
I was trying to
we'll
think.
trend Play Coco Friday all day.
It's Quaxley Enjoyer Hour.
Yeah.
Not as good.
And the hour lasts
Admittedly, not as
24
good, and
hours, 7 days
I
a week.
feel like if there are any comments that'll reflect that, it's just come on.
The unquestionable Quaxley quartet. That'll be my 4 co-op people. We'll all have Quaxley. Alright,
I'm so
also
sorry.
joined by head coach of Pittsburgh Poltergeist and our most recent runner-up in our draft league, Anthony. What's going on, Anthony?
Here another day. Excited to talk about the new Pokemon. Getting ready for Play Coco Friday. Of course.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Never forget Play Coco Friday.
Speaking of that, you know what I gotta do actually? Because I come unprepared.
What do you
But
need to-
while I am unprepared, let me also say hello to head coach of the Waco Scissors. Took a couple seasons off, but I think he'll be back for Scarlet and Violet. Josh, what's going on, Josh?
Yeah, I wasn't buying Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl,
Yeah.
but I am buying Pokemon Scarlet.
He
That was
was a
probably for the
smart
best,
man, but
if we're
not a
gonna be
man
honest
of
with you.
culture.
I don't know. He truly did not miss much. So maybe he's smarter than all of us.
He missed out on a glaring sense of disappointment.
Oh my gosh! Remember when they took Earth Power from Venusaur?
When
Have to
they
try and
took
remember.
everything away from Venusaur, you mean?
Remember when it was? I don't want to talk about it. Can we just get to cool Pokemon now? Like,
Yeah, let me just see, because I gotta bring up our tier list too, and I want to make sure that I have one that has all the Pokemon kind of neatly in there. I was debating if we wanted to go over the whole Pokedex, but I was like, damn, that'd be like a 4-hour video. So we're just gonna do new ones, and we're gonna, we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about their stats. We're gonna talk about the moves that they learn, their abilities, etc. We'll be talking about some changes that happened in this new generation for certain moves and abilities. But yeah, we're gonna rank these guys. I think we'll do probably just S through C. That's usually what we do for draft league stuff. And
please, can we put a Bidoof tier in this too?
all right,
Oh my God.
do you think there's a new Bidoof? Like for the Pokemon?
Yes.
All right, we'll have to see what Alex thinks is Bidoof. But
You can
okay,
always find one.
I will put Bidoof on here. All right, let me do this. Okay, add that there. All right, so let's hop right into it, guys. Let's start off
Do it.
in order. Again, spoilers for everybody, but Meowscarada, the grass starter. Sorry, everyone hoping that Sprigatito stayed on all fours. Not gonna happen. Your daddies
Furries
at
rejoice.
Nintendo will not allow it.
Furries will be excited.
Yep, furries are always excited. But our second like magician Pokemon. I know I'm going kind of like not really looking at the stats, but after Delphox, our second magician starter.
Although
But
Delphox is more of a witch. This is like a.
but
an
but
actual
but, but
magician.
its hidden ability is magician,
That is fair.
which I don't know why Meowscarada is the magician Pokemon, but it doesn't get magician as its hidden ability. It does get a better hidden ability, but we'll talk about how that got changed. But as you see up
I
here on
was
the
gonna say, yeah, a different hidden ability now.
It sure did. It's sure different. Oh boy.
do you just want to say why it's different, Alex? You seem excited for why.
No,
it's different.
I'm honestly just like more upset that it didn't stay on all fours because like I wanted it to be, I wanted it to be like a cat, but it's a trap. So
It's a trap. It's a trap.
let's just
Thirst trap.
we can
Thirst trap.
keep it together. Let's get to the thing that ended up on all fours anyways. Your boy.
What
Oh my
we
gosh.
we haven't even talked about Meowscarada yet. We can't give us
I
5
don't know.
minutes
I
here.
just feel betrayed
All
by Nintendo by
So-
it, so I don't know.
So Grass Dark, pretty bad defensive typing, but Dark is a pretty good offensive typing. So I mean that's fine. Hidden ability is what we care about. Protean. Anthony, you want to talk about the changes they made to Protean this generation?
I am personally a fan of the Protean change. I know I was debating this with my fellow housemates who might, be obnoxious at the moment. But
Opinions.
I am happy with the Protean change. So if you are not aware, everyone who's listening, the Protean change is that only the first move you use that is not of pure typing of that Pokemon will change the type. After that, it will not change the type. So if you're using a choice scarf set of any kind, this is no change at all.
choice sets don't care about this.
Yes, actively encourages choice sets for Protean.
Yeah.
Other than that, we were discussing, I know when I saw you on Sunday, Ryan, we were talking about how, certain Protean Pokemon can get away with like maybe one move, or Libero in the case of Libero was also changed. So, Score Bunny, Cinderace can come out and do a Pyro Ball, and it won't proc the Protean, so the next move will. So that is a slight interesting change, but other than that, I'm happy about it. Protean was broken. Too good of an ability the way it was. I think
It doesn't
it's a
really
fair
affect
change.
like Cinderace, as you just mentioned, can kind of get around it a little bit. And Greninja was usually like choice specs or anyway. Most of its set was choice specs, so it doesn't really care. So we'll have to see how Meowscarada goes, if they'll want to be a Scarfer, because there is a lot of stuff going on here, or if they'll want to be more of a choice band. But yeah,
I
definitely
honestly didn't see.
I mean, it does have a decent. It does have a decent speed. Like,
Oh
a
yeah,
very,
no,
very
it's the
good speed.
fastest Protean we got, but like we'll get to some pretty busted Pokemon. There's some definite power creep in this generation, as there is every generation, but when we get down to some of the more busted Pokemon, you'll see 123 ain't all that sometimes.
Wow, a real sentence that you just said. I'm
Ain't
sorry.
all
Did
that.
we are the movesets leaked? Like, do we know?
Oh yeah, yeah. We
Okay, I
can
didn't
look
see
at them
that.
right now. So here is the level up moves for Meowscarada. Its signature attack, Flower Trick, 70 base power, always crits, always never misses. So it's like infinite accuracy. Grass attack. So there's like your grass stab. You got knockoff for your dark stab. U-turn,
Play
of
rough.
course, and then
Like it's play rough. It's interesting.
yeah, it gets play rough. For TMs, I gotta scroll down here.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a long scroll.
I'll get there. Okay, there we go. For TMs, you got some elemental punches, thunder punch anyway. Low kick, not a bad fighting type move. Taunt, if you want some of that.
You'll get taunt. Yeah, I was gonna say taunt's nice. Trick as well.
As a magician Pokemon, it does get trick. So again, in a choice set, you might want trick on there to stop some walls. Toxic spikes.
Your turn.
Greninja likes to run spikes, so you could also have toxic spikes on Meowscarada. Not bad.
U-turn of note, definitely.
If you're not going choice, you could also do Trailblaze to get a speed boost. You would go pure grass at that point, but then you could go something like Flower Trick if you're just staying grass type. Yeah, but you're basically Flower Trick, U-turn, knockoff, and then whatever third, either, you know, like you said, Play Rough or some support move or a low kick or something.
I feel like it has what's its name syndrome. It has
also
like a
get Sucker
Zaru
Punch.
kind of move set.
Sucker Punch. So that might be your fourth move. That's an egg move. So you might be just crit grass attack, knock off, Sucker Punch, and U-turn. You know, if you're going for like a choice span set, I could definitely see that. But
I mean, it's got like 110 base attack. Like, it's definitely not a bad Pokemon, even with the nerf to Protean. Like, it's solid. I mean, like, compared to other things, like, we'll see, I'm sure. Like, it's just, like, kind of like middle of the road.
The fact that it gets knockoff is pretty big. It's a fast knockoffer.
I mean, like, knockoff is
in
huge.
Draft League, too. Like, in competitive, I definitely could see it being choiced. In Draft League, the speed tiers aren't all that. Because stuff is like tiered in such a way.
It's gonna be the fast. It's gonna be the fastest.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be faster than your opponent. So you can like not have it be choice, and then you can do stuff like knock off on the switch, and then you turn out or whatever, and not have it be like a big deal. I mean this is I think it's an S tier Pokemon. The starters are all like these might be the best trio of starters we've ever gotten.
Oh, I agree.
Like
That's fair.
We'll get to the other ones. Josh, is there anything you want to say about Meowscarada?
Nope. Y'all got it covered.
All right. Well, I'll let you have the first word then on our next starter here. We got Skeledirge, Fire Ghost. Game Freak really been liking the Fire Ghost typing lately, but very nice HP stat, 104. Good defenses, 100 defense, 76 special defense, 110 special attack. Obviously not the best speed, 66, but it does get a signature attack right here, Torch Song, which is a 80 base power fire special attack that always increases your special attack by 1. You got that for your fire stab. You got Shadow Ball, of course. You can do stuff like Will-O-Wisp for support, Hex, maybe even Hex over Shadow Ball, depending on your team. If we look at TMs, Solar Beam, if you want to run on a Sun team, you do have access to Solar Beam. Overheat's not bad, especially with your Torch Song, because the -2 special attack isn't that big a deal. Again, if you just need something breaking to kind of like break through. Earth Power, also not bad. And then it does get a Slack Off.
It's an egg move? That's actually very nice.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it got a hazard.
I think it is important to note the nerf to healing moves this gen.
Yeah, anything that's not Wish now only has 8 PP max. Wish is the only 16 PP healing move now.
That's weird.
I'm honestly okay with that.
I think it's a discouraged stall.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. And, like, I like to play stall teams, but, like, I think that's completely fair, okay? Like, it's, like, a timed thing that you should be able to do. So, like, the fact that, like, I can recover, like, up to 16 times is kind of gross and has, like, admittedly, like, stalled, like, given me the win because I stalled my opponent out with it online. So, like,
especially because Nintendo won't give us infinite timer again. They won't even bump it up a little bit.
Still 20 minutes.
Still 20 minutes
Unbelievable, dude.
forever. So they're like, hey, instead of giving you more time, we'll just take away your healing moves.
I feel like that's for like World Cup play because like they make a big deal out of that and like it's like a huge event for them like every year.
Yeah,
so.
but in doubles, healing moves aren't like that big anyway, so I don't see it that much. But yeah. So Josh, what are your thoughts on Skeledirge, the full package for all the Fuecoco fans?
Well, I'm not really a Fuecoco fan.
Boo!
But
It's because you're the Scissors, right?
yeah.
Uh,
You know, I'm already going up against the wall here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like a pretty good stat layout, and it's a lot of moves. So, yeah, you know, like I said before, I'm probably not the best competitive person here, but it looks good to me. So I would say it's up there with Meowscarada.
One of the things though is it doesn't get like any boosting moves. I'm not seeing Calm Mind on here. I'm not seeing, you know, anything like that. So it does have Unaware, so your opponent's boosts don't matter. But like other than your special attack going up through the Torch Song, you're not gonna like break through anything else that way, if you know what I mean.
I don't really think it's.
I do like
offensive
Snarl on it
Pokemon.
though.
I think it's like very much like a defensive, like kind of like, you know, wear down your opponent Pokemon. I mean, it does get Will-O-Wisp, like its defenses are very
like
good.
I said, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Torch Song, and then.
But I mentioned the
Slack Off
hazard just
probably
because
is, like,
like
your set.
I would compare it to like maybe like almost Hippowdon-esque, but not as good because there's no weather and obviously there's no hazards. But it like with Slack Off, I like see something like that. Does it get substitute?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every Pokemon gets sub.
You do something pretty cool.
Yeah.
Could be something fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh,
think the
Cole's
typing
here.
is very good.
Yo, what's up, Cole?
I've been here for like the last 5 minutes.
What? Since when?
I've been talking.
He
Well,
did say.
I just realized. So, welcome, Cole, head coach, Driffield City
Who's
Dragon
that
Folds,
sleep
Cole
over there?
Hunt on YouTube. All right, awesome. The gang's all here, so yeah. I don't know if it's like S tier though for like a draft league.
No.
Like I
I'd
think it's
say
A.
I think
Yeah,
he's a
it's
fine
definitely
type.
A. It's definitely a solid
Yeah, that's an A
like
tier.
wall.
Yeah.
And it does have breaking potential with Torch Song. Like if your opponent lets you get off like 2 Torch Songs without bringing in like a counter to it, then it's it can just start going off from there. But its speed tier definitely holds it back from being like a sweeper.
Yeah, for sure. That
And-
no boost.
And
it's
Fire
definitely
Ghost
not.
isn't like a perfect defensive typing either. They don't like
No.
cover each other. They just add more kind of weaknesses.
Weirdly, it has like weird physical moves. Like it has Outrage, but like it's like with a physical attack of like 75. I don't really know if like anything
Yeah, no.
is like viable like that.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't get like Swords Dance or anything or Bulk Up. So
Yeah.
it's not even like
Yeah,
you
it's
can
unfortunate.
try to.
I might even
it
say
does
that's a
get
B
Roar, and a
tier.
lot of Pokemon lost Roar. So again, as like a pretty good like mid-ground bulky wall, not really a wall, but just like a pivot. I think it's good. Like it has Roar and Unaware to get out like setup guys, you know, and all that. So you can
That
come in
sounds
on
good.
someone who's like Swords Dance or whatever, not take too much and roar them out so that you can bring in your next thing or whatever. So yeah, pretty good. Very solid Pokemon again.
I think it's got some uses. I think it's
Oh
got
yeah,
some
yeah.
good
No,
uses.
it's good.
Yeah,
if
no,
if
for
it was
sure.
on my team, I wouldn't be upset. But let's get to the best Pokemon of these 3. Quaquaval, the water fighting, such a great offensive pairing there. Water and fighting, such good coverage. Moxie, you know this man's coming for your kids. 120 attack, really nice
Yikes.
attack. The rest of his stats are all pretty like just okay to
Middle
good.
of the road.
Like it has like
Pretty
good
mid.
bulk. It has like solid bulk,
Pretty
85,
mid there.
80, 75, 85 speed. But you look at that and you're like, it's like mid. But then you look at its signature attack, Aqua Step. 80 base power physical water attack that always boosts your speed.
Okay.
This man is getting +1 on anything that comes in. And then you got Close Combat. You got Wave Crash if you need something even stronger for like a water move.
Oh, Wave Crash is in the game?
Yep, Wave Crash is in the game. It's basically a water flare blitz.
Yeah, no, I know.
Looking at, it got Swords Dance too if you want to like set up even crazier. It's got U-turn.
Can it handle setting up? I mean, it's got some bulk, but not a ton.
Well, it depends, right? It depends what you're coming in against.
Mhm.
I feel like this wants to be Water Urshifu, but is a starter instead. But it's not bad. You know, like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's a bad Pokemon. It's you know, pretty good.
It would,
like
if it wasn't for
Lucario-esque.
Aqua Step, it would be bad. But Aqua Step makes it so good. Because you bring it in on something, right? Because you're not going to bring this in against the Meowscarada when it's grass type or whatever. You can bring it in if it's locked into like knockoff or whatever. Like it doesn't care at that point. But you bring it in when you need it. You get that free Aqua Step off. Now you're +1 speed. You're ready to start sweeping. You got Ice Spinner, which is a new 80 base power, 100% accurate ice move. You got Acrobatics,
What's
which is
Chilling Water?
huge. Brave Bird. It has freaking Brave Bird. Forget Ice Spinner. I don't need that to take down your grass types. I got Brave Bird here. This guy has so many strong moves.
Can it hit? Can it take the recoil?
It has Roost.
Wait.
Egg move is Roost.
Oh,
And Rapid
I mean-
Spin. If it needed anything else.
It's definitely.
You can take the
a solid
recoil and then you
utility
switch out. You come
Pokemon.
back in. You can Roost on something on the switch out. Be back. U-turn out of there. They gave this man so many things.
Also has Baton Pass.
Yeah, but
that-
in Draft
like,
League, we
he's got
wouldn't
good-
really allow baton
Oh,
Yeah,
I
pass.
know.
there's no baton pass happening here.
Yeah. But I mean, you just think Aqua Step, Close Combat, Brave Bird, and then U-turn. Like, I look at that and I'm like, damn, that is like perfect coverage. And the Moxie, once you get the Moxie with a couple Aqua Steps in, woof, you're going places.
I don't know. Kind of sounds like a lot of setup.
What do you mean? It's you bring it in on something
Right.
that you're gonna kill. They have to
Okay.
switch out. You get the
Yes.
Aqua Step in. Now you're +1 speed. Now you can go for whatever strong attack you need between Brave Bird and
Okay.
Close Combat.
Mm.
Or if they do bring us on the walls, you just U-turn out because that +1 speed, you're gonna outspeed anything that's not a Scarfer, basically.
If you put it in S tier, that's fine, but I'm gonna give it a solid A vote from this camp. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with Alex. I'd put it.
I
in A.
also agree, but
I'll put in A. I somewhat disagree as a Quackball enjoyer. I will first pick this man as my A.
You will.
I
And
will.
I'll let you have him.
When
You may.
with my number 20th pick in the draft.
I will sure see if it gets to you.
But
What?
with my back-to-back picks, I'll pick him first, then I'll pick my S tier. All right,
Good.
moving on from the stars though. All these starters are great though. Don't get it twisted. They're all great. This
Yeah,
is like
they're
the
all
best
really good.
trio.
They're all good.
Like none of them miss. None of them miss. All right,
No, they all
next
have
we
their
got the
uses, that's for sure.
Oinkalage, Oinklogne, whatever you want to call them. These do have a couple
Cologne,
differences.
Come on, like cologne.
Oink Cologne. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because they're cologne. There you go. Oink Cologne. There is a couple differences of these between genders, so we'll probably do it like we did with the Indeedis and have both of them be like pickable. The male version has slightly better attack and defense, but slightly less HP and special defense than the female. Obviously, is the opposite of that. The male also gets a signature ability, Lingering Aroma, which is basically a new mummy. So when something hits you, their ability becomes Lingering Aroma.
Gotcha.
Josh, what
Nature stat is notable.
what were your thoughts on this, Josh? They're normal ground, so you got Diggersby typing. solid bulk,
I miss Vigorous.
like very good HP, and solid defenses. So they're bulky. I'll give them that. Looking at some of their moves. Do they get Earthquake?
Press.
I don't
I don't
see
know, I'm not
Earthquake.
really- I'm not really impressed.
Not impressed with the moveset. Not impressed with the moveset at
Ground
all.
type that doesn't get earthquake, that's not right.
It doesn't get Earthquake? Excuse me?
No Earthquake.
Tell me it gets
No.
Earth Power.
Yeah,
With
it gets
that
Earth
59
Power.
Special attack. With
But
a
its special
59
attack is crap.
Special attack stat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sure
There we
does.
go.
Hooey. That
I vote to keep mine as a Lechonk and
Uh,
not a Vulpix.
As a look.
that is definitely an Oink alone.
Yeah. Oof.
It's okay,
Yeah.
Lechonk is
That's
our
rough.
overlord.
With Earthquake, at least you'd have something that you can like do some damage while you try and be annoying with like yawns and stuff. But I mean, this guy's move pool is so.
Does it get Stomping Tantrum?
Garbage.
It gets
Yes.
Stomping Tantrum. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, like, that's salvageable. It's like a 90 base power ground move. I mean, like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's
that's
still not great.
it's not great, but it's better in doubles.
It is.
You guys get bulldoze.
I mean, like, that's
Yeah,
a
but
B
Bulldoze
tier in
is
doubles
weak.
for me
Oh, I know.
on,
Like you
Bulldoze is
you
so
would
weak.
run the Stomping Tantrum, but it's not the best.
No,
obviously.
but, like, but here's the
Is
thing,
the
like,
Stomping
in,
Tantrum like what's the base power of Stomping Tantrum?
I think it's like
It does get
90.
Steam Bomb. I will
80 or
note.
90.
or something like that.
But
Sometimes
it
it's a
doubles
water
if you
type of
missed
Steam
your
Bomb,
turn
but-
before, right? It's 75
ooh.
Okay.
is the base power. So I mean that
Yeah,
is
this is a C tier easy.
yeah.
Oh,
If not
Yes,
even,
that-
if
I
not
thought
even
it was at
possibly a
least
Bidoof
80.
tier.
for Stomping Tantrum, it's a C tier Pokemon either way. I had a whole
Yeah.
thing prepared about
It's
singles and
either
doubles. No way.
Tier.
Yeah.
If,
C.
if nothing's better, I would
If you
even
yeah,
pick
if
Bidoof. Like, this is
basically if you
bad.
need something
It's a Bidoof
bulky,
tier.
but it might be Bidoof tier actually.
It's pretty
I
big.
would say
I
it's
didn't
Bidoof
realize
tier.
how kind of bad it was.
It's move
Like
tier
Lechonk, I
is
don't like
so
that.
Bad. Love Lechonk.
Like what are
Lechonk
you
is bad.
what are you running
Like
on this
alone,
thing?
it's
It doesn't
trash.
even get good support moves. Like
It gets bullet speed. with-
you can
with
run like
water
max
type.
defense with body press, maybe on the male version.
I'm not running this no matter what.
Like I don't know,
Yeah, no, I'm
is
sorry, I
Rest
won't.
able
If
to
it's-
be ran now with only 8 PP, or is that still too stally to be in the in draft league?
I think
10
that's
of those
gonna be
moves
tough.
are all special moves. It's just like, no.
Are you gonna stockpile and swallow, or stuff cheeks? It does
Maybe
get
with that
stuffed
attitude.
cheeks as a
Ooh.
as an egg move.
Yeah,
Look
but
at that
Stuffed
Stuffed
Cheeks,
Cheeks.
but Stuffed Cheeks is only good if it's on a Pokemon with cheek pouch.
Can we just put it in Bidoof
Yeah,
tier?
but it still
I
gives
want
you
to
a
talk about
big,
good Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sell
We
it.
have
All
other
right.
Pokemon to talk about.
We're
done
not
with
selling
Pokemon
Oink
tier.
alone. It's definitely there.
All right. Next we got the Dunsparce.
Don't like this thing. Stupid.
It is the
Hate it.
long Dunsparce, the Dunsparce,
Cursed image.
or as Josh
Cursed image.
said in the Discord, the Law and Order Pokemon. The Dun.
Yeah.
What
it
is it? Is it like two of them stuck together?
I think it's
Bidoof
3.
tier.
You can get like 3 of them stuck together.
Bidoof tier.
Like the Pokemon.
Well, let's
Centipede
look at it.
movie.
Let's look at it. So it gets
Yeah, let's
125
not jump to Bidoof.
HP. So it is super bulky. Like that is a very nice HP stat and decent defenses. 100 attack is decent. It's slow. All right, that's where it comes down.
It's slow as fuck.
Obviously.
I hate that it's such a
new
good
move,
HP
Hyperdrill.
stat.
Isn't Hyperdrill like something crazy?
I-
Man, I feel like Hyperdrill is like pretty decent. I gotta look that up. It's 100 base power move.
normal move.
So with no drawback, and it can break,
Second strike,
protect, and
protect
detect.
and detect.
So in doubles, it's really good, but as
That's a pretty
100
good
base
move.
power, no drawback move.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like
Power,
but,
100 accuracy.
you still run like Serene Grace for things like
It's got
Iron Head and all
Yawn.
that.
Yawn for support. It's got Yawn for support.
Yeah.
Learns quite a few TM moves.
Oh
My
yeah,
God.
well it's a
That's
normal
a lot.
type. They're gonna learn everything unless you're Oink alone.
Yikes.
It gets
Yeah, this is
Earthquake.
leaps and bounds better than Oink alone. Already it gets
Which-
Earthquake, so it's
Which is
immediately better.
sad to say because it's done. Smart.
I mean, like, the stat line's not terrible, but it's just slow. I mean, like, it's
How
probably
heavy
like
is
a
it for heavy
D
slam?
tier.
It does get rocks. It gets rocks.
Yeah, I think B tier. Just on the bulk and like being
Yeah.
pure normal.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
a
think it's a
bulky
fine
guy.
tier.
Gets good coverage.
All right, fine.
We should
I can
definitely
see
move
it.
My
those
design
ones
list
along
that's
down.
going down.
Does it
C
still
tier.
have Roost? Does it still get
We should
Roost as
definitely
an
move
egg
those
move?
points along down.
Why does it get Stone Edge?
Why not?
Who's
You just
teaching
go
it
by.
these things?
All right, it doesn't get Roost anymore. I thought it used to get Roost as Dunsparce. Well, they took Roost away from a lot of guys, right?
Really discouraging the
Ooh.
stall.
Oh no, it still
By
gets
the way,
Roost. Yo, it still gets Roost. Okay, yeah, this
Oh.
guy's good. This guy's good. It's bulky.
Yeah,
It's got
enough.
Roost. It gets Earthquake and
beat.
Hyper Drill. Like, Steels ain't walling it, you know, other than Corviknight, which you could also just run Wild Charge or something.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. No, this is solid. This is a solid B tier. Like, it's a good pivot.
I agree.
It's fine.
All right. Going to our bug Pokemon now. We got Spadops. Yeah, this guy's bad.
Yeah. This guy is trash.
Yeah, this guy's
35
bad.
base speed. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Yikes.
35 base
Oh,
speed.
God.
It's not like
Very
it's got
bad.
the
Just
attacks
bad
to
stats all
compensate for the
around.
Trick Room.
That's a
D tier.
slap
Put it right in the Bidoof.
right in the
Right in the
Bidoof.
Bidoof.
I'm
Right
trying to
in
see
Why
if
the
waste
there's
your time
anything
talking?
that
Yeah.
that
I don't
helps
care
it.
what its moveset is. I'm not going to use it.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah,
Those
we
stats are
don't
way
have
too
to go
bad.
too far on this. The
I'm so
Bidoof
happy it
tier,
learns Fling.
Spadops is Bidoof tier.
Adopts to
Yeah.
Bidoof.
To the
Yeah,
Bidoofs.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. 404. Oh. All right. Next, we got a cool looking guy. You can't really see it on this, but low kicks. Dark Bug, Tinted Lens, good ability, 102
92
attack,
base
pretty nice.
speed, that's
92 speed
pretty
is
good.
good. What was that,
Great
Cole?
defenses. I said, yeah, 92 speed. That's pretty good.
Yep. Sucker Punch, First
Sucker
Impression,
Punch.
Axe kick.
Axe Kick, which is the buffed high jump kick.
Two priority stabs are pretty solid.
Yeah. First
Oof.
Impression, when you come in, try and pick something off. Sucker Punch the rest of the way.
Got like chainsaw
Yeah,
man
that's
legs.
pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
Let's see, what's it get for? It gets Leech Life if you want recovery.
Sword stance.
Ooh. It's
Brave,
taunt
yeah.
also.
Turn.
Taunt, yeah, U-turn, of course. What's it got
I think
for
this is
egg
solid.
moves? No. Doesn't really have much
First
for egg
impre-
moves, because
first
Sucker
impression
Punch and
is
First
an egg
Impression you
move.
already get.
Yeah.
Normally. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's on the fucking other guy. Yeah, it's egg moves suck. It's Skitter
Oh, yeah.
Snack.
Skitter, smash, and counter.
But I think this guy, for priority and stuff, and
I think
Tinted
it's
Lens,
fine.
it's a
B
B
tier.
tier. Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
say
absolutely.
solid B.
He's solid.
I throw it right in B.
And he looks sick. He looks
It does
cool.
look good.
Yeah.
All right. Rabska. All right. So this guy looks kind of crap. Looks kind of
Really
crap.
good special defense.
Yeah, his special attack and special defense are good. But he gets the
45
busted,
base
the
speed.
most busted fucking move that they've ever added to this game.
What is it?
He gets fucking Revival Blessing. Now, he's not as good as the one other Pokemon that got Revival Blessing, which we'll talk about later.
I've been staying away from like most of the leaks during.
Oh
leak
my god.
season. What
Okay,
is that
Revival
move?
Blessing. Let me tell you the one bad thing about Revival Blessing. It's 1 PP. That should tell you how fucking busted it is. It's only 1 PP. And you can't PP up it or anything. You get to bring
Yeah, I
back
think I
one
know
of your
what your
fainted
Pokemon
Pokemon
does.
with half HP. No drawback. Other than you having to click that move. You don't faint. It's not like a healing wish. Your guy still lives if they survive the turn. You just get to pick any
That's
Pokemon that
pretty insane.
fainted and it goes to 50%.
That's
That's
that
insane.
has to be banned in competitive play. Wait, No way are we gonna play with that move.
It's
Yeah,
on
no.
2 Pokemon. This is one of them.
But maybe that's what justifies this one shitty Pokemon.
Yeah, well, because it's slow. The other Pokemon is fast. So, like, this guy you can kill before he does that. The other guy, it's going to be tougher.
Probably not.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's got 85 base special defense. Like, that's not terrible.
Yeah. No, like, its bulk is, like, decent, especially on the special side.
100 special defense.
I'd say its
85 base
special defense is 185 base defense. I think
Ooh.
bulkier.
Yeah, that's pretty bulk. I mean, 75 HP is not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Like, that sucks. I don't like that at all.
And all you really got to do is just, max out the thing's defenses, and that's.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a
Damn,
tank.
it gets, like, a
Yeah,
bunch
like,
of TMs, too.
Oh,
Dazzling Gleam.
Psychic? Ugh.
Psychic terrain.
Trick Room to get around that shitty speed.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, like,
Power
any crazy moves.
Gem,
Calm Mind, you
Electro
can use as a
Ball.
Calm
Are we
Mind
serious?
Pokemon. Trick.
Does it
I
get...
think it's either high B or low A.
It gets
What are the egg
Recover.
moves? Oh, it gets Recover and Weather
Oh
Ball.
my
It's egg
God.
moves. Get out of here with this. That's an A tier.
A tier,
No, I'm
yeah.
sorry. That's like a B tier.
Yeah, I
It's
changed
like
my
a
mind.
solid B tier
Definitely A tier
Pokemon.
and nothing.
Yeah. Again, it kind of depends on that move. We'll have to see, but yeah, like minimum B tier.
Yeah.
If the move is
agree.
nutty, it might go up to A tier just for the move's sake.
Yeah, but like that's a
think that
pretty
move's-
solid
How
If
Pokemon.
it
could that
doesn't
move
just
not be
get
nutty?
banned.
So like you get 2 Pokemon that know this move. One of them is obviously defensive, and the other one is faster. Oh,
Yeah. It's
You
just
know,
like,
has any,
it
negative
is
priority
clicking
or
that
anything
move.
like that?
Like, yeah, it's a powerful effect, but you are basically doing nothing for that turn too.
I'm gonna echo his
And-
question. Is it like Trick Room, where it's like automatically the last move in the turn, or is it like?
No.
Priority or anything
Nope.
like that?
No priority change. It
Okay.
just, the only drawback is 1 PP, but I don't think they've tested it with Lepa Berry yet.
Ooh.
This is
Oh,
This is
my
totally
God.
unrelated to its moveset, but what's with that evolution condition? Walk 1,000 steps and let's go.
Yeah, and Let's Go. Yeah, there's quite a few. So the Let's Go mechanic is when you send your Pokemon out and let them
Oh,
battle and do
okay.
stuff on your own. So it's actually pretty easy to just walk around and do
Alright.
that. But there's a few. Actually, the other Pokemon that gets Revival Blessing, you also need to walk 1,000 steps. So maybe just walk 1,000 steps and all that.
And you
Okay.
can raise the dead.
Yep.
You could be the next Jesus.
So from one busted move to another, though, we're going right to Houndstone. People might be familiar with Greavard.
Graveyard.
Greavard, yeah. So first off, this guy gets Sand Rush. I think it might be the only Sand Rusher we have in the game right now.
Okay, can I just say Fluffy with 100 base defense is
Yeah,
insane.
Fluffy's also good.
Fluffy is also very good.
This is a bulky boy. 100 attack is
I love
solid,
this thing
100
already.
defense, 97 special
I
defense.
do love this thing.
Fluffy with like Assault Vest is like pretty unbreakable too.
God,
Um,
that thing's deadly.
Oh, it's so thick.
With
But look-
97, he's got a 97 base special defense. Dude,
Yeah.
that's nothing to scoff at.
But let's
Also, the
look
name
at
is really
its signature attack, Less Respects. Does anyone know what that does?
No.
No.
All right. It's a physical ghost move. 50 base power. Sounds like shit, right? For every fainted Pokemon in your party, plus 50 more base power. If this is the last Pokemon on your team, 300 base power ghost attack.
Oh,
How many PP?
That's a good question.
I mean, even if you have one, it's a
I don't care, yeah.
ghost power. Like, okay.
Yeah,
crazy.
300.
What's the
base.
accuracy?
100. 100.
Okay. Is it
Oh
like
God.
is it like a 10 PP move?
It is a 10 PP, so max 16. So
Gross.
you will
Gross.
kill
Oh,
everybody.
it's so
Last turn you set
big.
Sand up, you bring this in with Sand Rush, you've got 4 turns to just nuke everybody.
Good boy. Good boy.
He's the best boy.
He's the best boy.
It just made me like Greavard even more.
Wow.
I really can't wait to get this thing.
Yeah, so that he's got that. What
Play
other
route,
moves does he have? I mean, you don't
power
really
some
need other
dark
moves,
type.
but just in case they have a normal type. What else does
Play
he
route.
have?
Gets helping
Pretty
hand
good.
though. That's cool in doubles.
Yeah, for doubles. Body press with the fluffy set.
Oh God.
Could definitely
elemental
be nuking
fangs.
some things.
Oh, yeah.
Substitute. I know
Destiny
everything's
Bond,
fucked anyway.
Shadow Sneak for
Ooh,
priority.
Destiny Bond.
Oh, that could be fun.
And Shadow Sneak. Wow.
Fly
This
switch.
thing is great. I'd say this
Yeah,
is an
that-
S, baby.
That move. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? A tier?
A or
Yeah.
S. I think he might be as good as fucking Masquerada. That
I
move.
think on the sand with the move like late game he's really strong,
Yeah.
but like
Well, yeah,
his
you gotta
speed
have
is
sand.
very
You gotta have
middling
the
without
sand.
that. So,
You
or
gotta be
very
on the
bad
sand,
actually
but-
without that. So you can kind of like get
But
around.
still, he's
it.
got good defenses, so
Yeah.
I don't even
Put him
care
on
that
a
he's
trick
not
team.
fast.
Trick Room team.
The dead dog, he doesn't have to be fast.
300
He's gonna
base
make him
power.
dead
You
dog.
heard that right, D-Jog.
He's gonna make him dead dog.
Of course, that's your last Pokemon alive when you do that, but still.
Hi, Dan.
All
He's
right.
another press shopper employee.
Next we got Espathra. So this is Psychic type.
And damn it.
Looking
Oh my God,
bird.
stupid.
Opportunist. Okay, who knows what Opportunist does?
Please give priority to something.
Nope.
That would be great.
No, that would make it more fair. Opportunist, when your
Okay.
opponent sets up, you get their setup as well for free.
So basically, it's
Someone nasty
mirror
plots in
as
front of
an
you, you get the
ability.
nasty plot for free. Someone sword stands in front of you, you get the sword stands for free.
So it's basically mirror herb as an ability.
Yeah, but as an ability forever. And
100
speed boost too,
special
just
attack
on the
and
side there,
105
already
speed.
with 105 base speed.
Oh, P.S. Also speed boost.
God. This thing gets speed boost. Oh no.
Yep. It has 95 HP, so its defenses are like that makes up for his defenses a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Psychic
60
type is a pretty
defense,
bad
but-
defensive typing, so. But I mean, it has two really good abilities: Opportunist and Speed Boost. Like, you don't want to set up in front of this thing because it's gonna get the setup and then hit you back, like, because it doesn't have to take up a move to do that.
Plus, you can hit it hard with a priority shadow sneak or something, or
Psychic.
suppression.
Well, it's special.
Oh wait,
special
Lumina
attack.
Crash. What does Lumina Crash do? That they gave so many Pokemon freaking signature moves now. Okay, Lumina Crash is an 80 base power psychic attack that harshly lowers the target's special defense every time.
Mm,
So when you get hit with this, you
Every
get
time?
-2 special defense.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Yeah, so you're running that. You're not running Psychic. You're running that. Maybe Dazzling Gleam
Oh,
to
yeah.
hit the Dark types. TMs. It probably gets a bunch of TMs. I mean, you got U-Turn if you want to run that just for switching out.
Side shock.
Energy Ball. Yeah, Psy Shock if you need something to hit special walls. But I mean, just the fact that your signature attack is giving the -2 special defense, I feel like you don't even really need that. Like, I'd rather.
Yeah,
just
it's
have
gonna
the
hit
coverage.
everything hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gets Roost and Hypnosis too, so you could try to do like a Hypnosis sort of thing.
Yeah.
Pokemon is solid. I definitely think it's probably like B tier.
Yeah.
I agree. Solid B.
Yeah, it's got good abilities and it's got a spammable move, good speed stack, good special attack. All right, next we got Farigiraf. Yo, Alex, it's Farigiraf.
Your boy, the giraffe.
Yeah,
Dude,
what's
I'm
he
so
doing
excited
this
for
time?
that. Like, it looks so cool. I mean, like, I wish it was like a straight Evo, but like,
Hey, it's gonna be better on your Trick Room team. You see that? It lost 25 points.
oh my god.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. I gotta look at the stat line. Wait, pull it up again.
Yeah,
See this.
it's up. 120
120 HP
Yeah.
and 110 special attack. I mean, like, that speed is just not great, and the attack, like, the defenses are just mid at best. But look at that hood, though. Look at my dude. Look at that.
Trick Room, that 60 base speed is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run this. Like, it's gonna
That's
be
what
incredible.
I mean. Like it's better in the trick room, like he was using before.
gets
Twin
an
beam,
extra
its
block.
new attack is a 40 base power, but it hits twice, so it's like an 80 base power. Hit twice. So
Not
also
terrible.
It's agility, nasty plot.
I mean, it evolves from Girafarig, so you get all the normal like Thunderbolt, Thunder, Earthquake.
Oh, it is a straight giraffe ring, though? I didn't think that it was. I mean, like, I know that it obviously looked like it, but I thought that it was like its own Pokemon for some
Dazzling
reason.
Gleam to hit other
There it is.
to hit dark types.
Nope, that's Girafarig's evolution.
Look at the bigger hoodie he gets.
Right?
I love it so much.
He also gets Trick Room himself. He set up his own Trick Rooms.
He deserves it.
Yeah, I mean,
Say solid B tier.
yeah, he's
It's a
solid.
B tier giraffe. Yeah, my man, climbing the ladder.
And now you could run like Eviolite Girafarig down in the C
The
tier. even.
Sharingan giraffe lives in the draft league.
Oh my god.
Alex
Go
has to
home.
draft
Yeah.
double giraffes.
Double
it.
giraffe. meta.
Girafarig and Farigiraf. Alright, next we got Wug Trio.
I
just
hate
love
it
the
so
name.
much.
Wug Trio.
No,
This,
I freaking
it's
hate
this.
the name.
This is the
terrible.
Pokemon.
This guy
This is what
sucks.
I've been waiting for.
This guy sucks.
This
No, you've been waiting for
atrocity.
this shit?
What is this? Good lord, a water psychic. Is water psychic?
No,
it's
what
just
are you
water.
looking at? You're looking at
I
Veluza.
look-
Water.
Wug
Yeah, no,
Trio,
I look too
pure
far
water.
down.
It's just water.
A
It's got the same
35
stats as Doug Trio.
HP stat.
It's Doug Trio that
Thirty-five.
can't, that doesn't
Water
learn
type Doug
Earthquake and
Trio.
can't trap anything.
It's literally.
Yeah, so just worse.
Yeah.
We can change the Bidoof tier to the Wug Trio tier and put Wug Trio in it.
One tier.
What Trio's better than that Spadops thing, because at least it gets like Aqua Jet, so it does have a pretty decent. It gets Aqua Jet, Sucker Punch for priority, so you got decent priority stuff there if you want to go like a Choice Band set.
Is Triple Dive like a 15 base power move that hits more?
I think it's 25. It's basically Surging Strikes that doesn't do the crit,
Gotcha.
so
okay.
it always hits
Oh,
3
sure.
times
Yeah.
and it's 25 base power.
So it's bad. Got it.
Yeah. Let's see, anything.
This is
here?
garbage.
If it's not C tier, then it's the bottom one. It's not great.
I agree. This is C to Bidoof tier.
Yeah, gets Momentum Fountain.
Good,
Yeah.
because this Pokemon is stupid and I hate
This
it.
Pokemon has Aqua Jet and nothing else.
Yeah,
Good day.
basically-
Like,
It's fast, but it's gonna die. Like you're running this like sash and just hoping to kill like 2 things before they priority you or
They
something.
literally
and
put,
you
like,
won't.
the trio
And you
of
will
the same
not kill them.
Pokemon.
Does this
Good
get
day.
Swords Dance? Yo,
Absolutely.
Doug Trio got boosted with Swords Dance. Does this learn Swords Dance?
They took the one.
No.
They
it
took the
doesn't.
one good thing about Doug Trio out of it, which is trapping.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's just make worse Doug Trio. An already not great Pokemon.
Yeah. And they gave Doug Trio Swords Dance, but not this. Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage game.
Lit-
Basically, this
Literally
thing gets
throw
more
it
than
away.
Radiance.
Yo, what's going on, Kevin? Kevin from the Phoenix Primals in the chat. So I'm looking at like 20 different screens, guys. So if you're saying something in the chat, it might take me a couple
hi,
minutes
Kevin.
to go back to it. All right, next we
I thought
got
we were talking about it from the mute.
Dondozo.
Right? Coming on here.
Dondozo, who its gimmick is mostly for doubles, but we'll talk about it in a single sense because that's gonna be our next draft league here. A bulky boy, 150 HP, 115 defense, 65 special defense, 100 attack, 35 speed. So it is slow. Unaware
It
though is
a
nice.
Bulk City.
Unaware is nice. You're not gonna set up in front of that. Oblivious is also pretty good. Stops, intimidates, stops, taunts.
No, this thing seems great for defensive type.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Order
bulky
Up,
boy.
I don't think does anything in singles. You need its doubles gimmick to use Order Up, I'm pretty sure. But it gets like Body Slam is an okay spammable move. Wave Crash is the big new like water physical attack.
Is that new to this gen? Like,
it was
is that-
introduced
Rest up?
in Legends Arceus, but they changed it. It's basically a Flare Blitz, 120, but you take recoil.
oh yeah, I remember.
Body
in
Press to go
Arceus.
with that
Alright, never
really
mind.
nice
Sorry.
defense. Body Press. Earthquake.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would
so-
give it a C tier on like the the base HP alone. That's disgusting. It's so
I think
bulky.
B. B more.
No, I
than
said
C.
at least C, but like yeah, it's a B tier Pokemon. That's a bulky boy.
Definitely.
Yeah,
A
pure
big bulk
water.
fish.
Yeah, it's bulky and it's gonna be strong enough to take a couple hits and like dish big damage out. Yeah. Like
Okay,
it's like a
okay.
low B. Like I wouldn't be like this would be like my third B pick. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Yeah.
But
No,
but
this
it's
wouldn't
definitely
be
better
my
than
priority.
Oink Cologne and Wug Trio.
I think it's good enough. Yeah. Yeah, if
It's
you're
got
looking
good
at the other
coverage.
C tiers, you're gonna tell me this guy's in the C tier? Like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah, you max on like your HP and attack and like yeah,
Yeah, hit like a truck.
you're gonna with that HP stat, even without like it's 2, like 4 attack assault vest, max HP, max attack, and you're gonna take like strong leaf storms and everything even.
That thing looks like a combination of like Wailord and Whiscash.
Yeah, it does. You're right. They had a baby.
Chunky boy.
Literally.
I'm here for it.
Chunky
I'll
baby.
keep it. It can stay.
All right, here's the one you were looking at, Alex, the Veluza. Water Psychic gets a new ability, Sharpness, which gives a 50% boost to cutting moves, or slicing moves, I guess. Which is kind of like a
okay.
new category.
So what are we
It's
talking
interesting.
about?
Solid HP. 102 attack, so good attack. Okay defenses, mediocre speed.
Pretty rough on the speed. Yeah, pretty rough
Yeah.
on the speed.
I'm
I'm not impressed.
For cutting
But,
moves, you get Psycho Cut, you get Night Slash, Aqua Jet Priority.
Meh.
I like how it looks.
Yeah, it's
Like-
supposed to be a filleted fish, which is why it gets like sharpness, because it's like a literally a
Okay,
fish that's
yeah.
been cut up and filleted, like it's spread out.
Yeah, like I think it looks kind of funny. I mean, like,
Dark.
but you know,
Dark.
like
It's that new move above chilling
Gets
water.
recover for egg move,
it's okay. I mean,
I
me-
think
medium bulk.
Early
But,
middling.
it's like a C tier for me.
yeah,
I'd say it's the highest of the C tiers we've seen so far, but it's still C.
yeah. Well, what do you think, Josh? Do you have any thoughts on the fish fillet?
No, nothing about it's really standing out.
All right, but
Give
but
me
but
back my filet of
But
fish.
this next Pokemon is definitely Josh's go-to. Josh, talk about Palafin, Zero to Hero, the fucking Hercules, the Superman of this generation.
Yeah, it's basically Digimon, you know? Palafin Mon Hero mode.
Yep. So this mother, I'm just gonna read the stats and then Josh, you take it from there. When it goes into Hero mode, because we don't care about the other mode. When it goes into Hero mode, which the gimmick is you have to switch it out from battle, and the next time it comes in, it's in Hero mode.
Okay.
Little fun fact, it's one of the only Pokemon that gets Flip Turn.
Wow.
Oh.
So 100 HP, very nice HP stat, 160 attack,
160 attack.
160
My God.
attack. 97
Thing's a
defense,
monster.
87 special defense, 100 speed, and it still has 106 special attack, so it's not like you can't throw an Ice Beam or something on here
Oh.
if you fucking need it.
This thing is awesome, and I love it so much.
It's got really like decent stats. You know, like it's so
I just love it
adorable
as
as
a
a first
Pokemon.
form.
No,
But the
I
Zero
love
to Hero.
both.
I do love both. I've learned to love both. At first, I was a little afraid, but now I have learned to love both of them.
It gets Ice Punch, so you probably don't even need Ice Beam.
Wow.
Like, Ice Punch up. Gets Drain Punch
Oh,
for the
yes.
recovery
He's
off the
alive.
160.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
I love him.
So what
I
are you
love it
running? You're
so
running
much.
Flip Turn, obviously, because that's
Daddy,
how
I
you're going to
love
get it
him.
activated. You're running the Flip Turn, you're running the Drain Punch, you're probably running the Ice Punch.
Also gets Draining Kiss, so if you wanted to run it as a special.
Nah, shut up.
Yes.
That 160
Completely
attack
wrong.
with Drain Punch. You ain't running Draining Kiss.
I mean, if you're running it special though, but you know.
But why would you do that?
Oh, I
Run
know.
Tickle. Run Tickle for the memes. Palafin Hero Mode tickles you. Close combat. Yo, close combat even? That's what I was looking
Yeah,
for.
this thing is S.
Yeah, it's an S tier.
baby.
Yeah. Like, do you run this Scarf? Do you run it banded? Like 100 base speed,
think
you're
you
gonna
can do
find
either.
a chance to get it in and flip turn out and everything. But it's like, you know?
Gonna,
In
it's
our
gonna
league, I
run
think
a
this
punch.
is gonna be fun. He's the hero we both need and deserve.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Okay, so
Yes.
going from a busted Pokemon, like, yeah, it's got a little gimmick to it, but once you get it out, it's busted. Has great coverage and everything. Okay, now we got Smoliv's evolution. Arboliva. Grass normal. Pretty bad typing, I think. Seed
I love its
Sower.
design.
Yeah, like, it looks cool. For those who can't see it over here, it's got the olives growing on its branches. Seed Sower is, when it gets hit by a physical move, it procs grassy terrain.
It sets up grassy terrain, yeah, right?
Yeah,
So gross.
yeah. It's like how Sandaconda does Sand Spit. It's like that, but grassy terrain.
Yeah.
It's,
It's so slow.
yeah, it's so
It's
slow.
so
It
slow.
has decent bulk and a good special attack, but it's
It
so
hits
slow.
hard. It's hard. So like he's a Trick Room team Pokemon.
But it kind of loses out on its move pool. Like, you got Energy
Oh,
Ball, you
yeah,
got
right.
Leech Seed. Doesn't even get Giga Drain. Doesn't even get Giga
It's
Drain.
growth.
Let's see.
Not even as a
What's it get
TM?
for TMs? Anything good? Solar Beam. Gets screens. It gets Giga Drain as TM. Okay, so you can run Giga Drain
Let's say it
TM.
does get Giga Drain, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
helping
don't
hand.
hate this guy. I think it's
What's up?
fine on the Trick team.
Earth
Trick Room
Power. Okay, so it has Earth Power, so you can at least hit Steel types and Fire types on the Switch.
team.
You call it.
Okay.
I mean,
Weather
Grass
Ball,
Normal
one of
is
the few
definitely
Weather Ball
terrible.
users.
Grass
Strength
Normal
Sap.
is definitely terrible typing.
Terrible typing,
like-
decent move pool.
I mean,
Like mid
but the
move.
And
typing
the stats
alone
are-
makes it so bad. Like grass normal, like it just
Yeah,
like adds
that's not doing any
weaknesses. You
favors.
know,
I
like
mean, at least it has
ugh.
at least it has like decent defenses though.
makes me cringe. You know, like I mean, like I ran grass in the monotype. Like I would run the grass starter. I would have ran that Pokemon on my team had I had access to it. I would not run this. Like this is like I want this to be cool because I like how it looks. I like the olive tree, but like it's grass normal.
It's better than Oink alone.
It is better than Oingo.
It's definitely
I will
better.
agree there.
But
That's not a high bar.
like
That's not
close
high bar.
combat has such a high distribution this generation. It's like its defenses aren't good enough for a close combat to not kill it.
I don't think it's Bidoof tier. I think it's
No.
C
Yeah,
tier.
it's
No,
C.
Yeah, definitely.
Like someone's gonna get this.
Definitely not.
It's gonna be bulky enough for
The move pool
something.
kind of saves it from being Bidoof
Yeah.
tier because if it got
Like, at
like
least it
terrible
can leech
moves and like
seed before it
forget
has
about
to
it.
switch out on something, and you know it can make progress with that. I don't think it gets
one
six
and it's
out
got a
of it.
good ability. It's got a good ability too.
It's an okay ability. Like grassy terrain would just be better.
Yeah.
Like having it
Well,
be
yeah, no
automatic.
shit, but-
And
well,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
you
but,
have to
like,
be like, is it on every hit or is it just on physical attacks? Like they make so many of these moves just like.
I don't know.
Is
when
it
you get hit
worth
with a
trying to
physical
eat a
attack.
close combat to set up the terrain?
Yeah, it's close, but. Huh.
It just says when hit by an attack, so I guess it would be anything, kind of like how Sand Spit
Yeah.
worked, but
Mm.
Brain version of Sandspit, basically.
yeah,
There are
But
definitely better Pokemon, but I don't think it's horrendous.
yeah. No, it's not. It's not the worst thing, but I don't think it's good enough to be up in B tier.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
All right, this
I'm not
is
trying to
one of
argue for
Anthony's
B.
favorites. right here,
I
Scoville.
fucking hate this Pokemon. I do love the name. I hate the Pokemon.
Chlorophyll has a fire type now, though.
I like this Pokemon.
Like
it's
stab
moody.
fire
I
moves
hate
with
peppers in
chlorophyll.
general.
The pepper Pokemon is heat. All right, so
Deep
100
bombs,
like
loading.
pretty bad defenses. Like you want to run on Sun Team, right? Because you need to make up for that middling speed.
Sun only.
Yeah.
And then it's
You
got
can't
the
run
stuff
Moody.
for a mixed attacker, 108 in both offensive stats.
What's its move pool?
You got flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Spicy extract.
What is spicy extract?
What it like drops the stats or something.
Huh.
I hate it.
Spicy extract. Harshly lowers the opponent's defense while raising their attack.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, if you used it against a special attacker, that would be fine.
Yeah,
I
but
still
I feel like I'd
wouldn't
rather
use
just
that.
be attacking.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Especially
just
with
hear
my
it.
bad
This thing?
bad defenses.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, really nice typing though.
It's-
Overheat is a really
What's it
strong
get for
attack.
TMs?
TMs.
T-bombs, good.
We got
Storm.
Leaf Storm, Energy Ball, Will-O-Wisp,
Steel Drain.
Nothing too
Mega
impressive
Drain.
though.
Fire Blast.
Fire Blast. Yeah, nothing too
These
crazy.
TMs are not impressive.
Stomping
Yeah, it's-
Tantrum if you want to go for a physical set. But I mean,
I don't know.
you probably don't
I
What's
get
it
guess
got
the
for
good thing about
speed?
it is it's very good for
Gets Leech Seed.
it's good for
Gets
like if
Rage
you wanna
Powder
mix
in
that.
doubles.
No,
I don't know if you would want
I think
Leech
it's-
Seed. Like,
no, it's not good enough on the stats.
No.
But I do think if we're talking about it in the league specifically, what's nice is you can build yourself a high attack one, a high special attack one. Switch it up week by week so no one really knows what you're gonna do. You know what I mean, per team.
I think that's
I
a
do
B
like
tier
that one.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think it's a B
I think
tier
for
Pokemon
Sun
because
teams, it's
really
worthy
good on
of B.
Sun.
Yeah, cause having Fire Stab in the
gotta be on
sun
the
with
sun.
chlorophyll, like,
It's gotta be in the sun. It has to be in the sun.
Yeah, but someone will build the Sun in our draft league, so that's a B tier. Like,
all right. Next we got Belly Bolt. I know we all liked when
So
Belly
cute.
Bolt was spoiled. I was really hoping it was gonna be like a Chansey clone, but we didn't quite get there. 109
Very
HP.
Thick boy.
Yep, thick boy, good, solid defenses. Okay, special attack 103 isn't bad. Slow, of course.
What is electromorphosis?
When you get hit with an attack, your next electric move is boosted.
Ooh, okay.
So
Like
with that
that.
speed, if you're spamming electric attacks, you'll take some damage thanks to your good bulk, and then you'll deal a little bit more.
don't hate that.
Moves.
So
Sucker
it's like
Punch.
It's
At
like
least-
charge,
Soccer
but no special
Punch.
defense boost. You take damage.
What's that?
So it's like charge, but you have to take
Yeah.
damage, and you don't get a special defense boost from it.
Right.
but its attack is 61 and it gets Sucker Punch. It sucks.
Yeah, well, that's just you put on when you need to pick something off, and hope
Yeah.
that they don't call it. Weather Ball, so another decent Weather Ball Pokemon. Slack off. Hey, get Slack off with that HP stat. That ain't bad.
With that ball, yeah. It's got
What's its
decent
defense?
defenses too.
Volt Switch. Its defense is 90, right?
That's
91.
decent.
So pretty good. That's
Pretty
a
good.
solid bowl.
That is a B tier
Special
Pokemon.
Thunder gets screens. Volt Switch.
Alright, so not too bad.
Egg move.
I like it.
Muddy Water if you want like a water
Parabolic
Ooh,
charge.
charge.
honey water.
Yep.
Parabolic charge for the heals.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, solid
think it was
Volt
a
B
B.
tier.
Decent.
Pure Electric is a pretty good defensive typing too, because unless someone's
Only one
ground
weakness,
or
yeah.
gonna go Terra type ground, you should be able to take a couple hits. Revavroom! Revavroom! Poison Steel, so speaking of Pokemon that doesn't want to come in on Earthquakes.
Dies to Earthquake hard.
Dies to Earthquake. 119 attack is good. 90 speed is solid. Its bulk is okay.
90 bulk, 90 defense, not bad.
We got
Again,
something that's
unique
not
typing.
Regigigas that has slow start. For room.
Its typing is actually really good because the only other weakness it gets is fire. And if you're running filter, then that's only you're not taking like the full super effective from that. So only like ground
it's
moves.
also, it's very
like-
similar to it's very similar to Scissor and like the weakness. Like it's got a 1/4 times, like one other weakness. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
no,
gunk
it's
shot, which is
Pretty
huge.
solid Pokemon. Like, besides, like, don't feed it an Earthquake,
Ooh,
but
shift gear too. That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Magnet Rise.
Gears.
Magnet Rise. Like,
That's on brand.
yeah. You could go shift
It could
gear. They
taunt.
bring in their ground type. You magnet rise, like huh? Nice earthquake, sucker.
It's got
Spin
taunt.
out.
Not bad.
What do we got here? Anything that can hit ground types, though. I don't see any like, other than Terra Blast. But I don't see like. I guess you'd have to go with spin out or something. Spin out is its signature attack. Let me just get what that does real quick.
Gets toxic spikes.
So spin out is 100 base power steel move, physical, but you harshly lower your speed after. So it's
Ooh.
not like super spammable.
Definitely not.
Gets
I
toxic.
don't hate this Pokemon.
Gets parting shot.
ooh,
So you
parting shot's a good
parting
move.
shot when they bring in their ground type and then bring in something on that.
Self-destruct too.
Yeah, pretty decent attack stat with self-destruct, so not bad. I think just based on its defenses and stuff, like I would say B.
I'd say B as well.
Yeah, that's a B tier.
All right, now we got the Worm Boy, Orthworm, Pure Steel. What's cool about this guy is Earth Eater makes it immune to ground attacks.
Pretty
And I
good.
believe it gets a defense boost if it would be hit with one.
Also, huge defense. Jeez.
Oh my god, 145?
It's a
Go
bulky boy.
ahead and punch it.
Yeah.
It's
So
giving
like
some
yeah,
pretty good
any like
healing
physical like this thing can take a close combat. Any physical fire tag, like you're gonna have to hit this with like special
What?
fire moves.
combat.
Earth Eater
It
restores
is
its HP.
definitely
It's like water
big.
absorbed for ground.
vibes. Big skill expired.
Oh, Earth
here.
Eater. Oh,
Definitely.
okay. Does it not get a defense boost from that?
No, it just gets HP. So it's like water
Oh, okay.
absorbed, but for ground. But still, like a ground immunity on a steel type is huge.
I was gonna say if it
Mhm.
gave the defense boost, I was gonna say it's what water compaction should have been.
And listen, with that bulk and that slow speed, this is the opposite of Cyclozar, who we haven't gone to yet. Orthworm does learn Shed Tail, so you can do a late
Okay.
Shed Tail. Bring something in with a pretty decent substitute that they'll have to break. Gets Earthquake, which is always nice.
Mm.
This is
Run
a
that thing with tackle.
that's a
the only
pretty
move it
good
needs.
worm.
Pretty good. Gets
Worms.
Spikes.
Spikes.
Worms.
Does
Weirmies.
it get
Body
stealth?
press.
Worms.
Body
Body
press. So I
press?
mean, you're always
That
gonna run
body
body
press
press,
is gonna hit
stealth
like
rocks,
a truck.
heavy slam. I mean, this guy looks heavy, right? So
Oh my god.
I think
Look how
this is
this thing gets
solid.
steel beam.
Roar. It's also got roar. You can do
No
roar
one
rock.
take this from me. I'm drafting it.
no, it has curse. You can start cursing up.
Oh, God.
And coil. It gets coil too. Coil might be better than
Ooh,
curse.
another
Wow.
setup. Yeah,
Because
coil might be
coil's
better.
just a better
Really?
curse.
The attachment difference.
You
Yeah.
don't lose your speed. Unless you're like a trick room team maybe in doubles, but
Then you want the speed. But yeah, no, I think this thing's great.
A tier worm.
He's a good worm.
A tier
A
worm.
tier. I don't know about A tier. We haven't gone to the busted things. S and A tier are gonna get very crowded We haven't gotten
Yeah.
to the busted Pokemon.
All right. Well, that's a B tier weird.
Yeah.
Beerm.
All right.
Beerm.
I like it.
Okay. Speaking of a busted Pokemon here, I think this
Yes.
is another one of Josh's favorites, Mousehold. So,
No.
No, not what I thought it was.
The pun name kills me.
So what you have to do to evolve this is you need 2 Tandemaus. So you need to be in a double battle with 2 Tandemaus and have one of them level up to level 25. And then they kind of combine into Mousehold.
Awesome.
So I don't know how many opportunities there are to do that in the game, but just keep that in mind. From the looks of it, this guy looks like a
doubles
Pokemon with Friend Guard, but let me tell you what's busted right now. Technician and its signature attack. What's it called? Population Bomb. Population Bomb is a 20 base power attack that hits up to 10 times. Right now,
Oh my god.
right now the game is bugged. It always hits 10 times.
Oh no.
And I don't know if we're getting like a day 1 patch or anything, because they already released the patch 1.0.1. So that thing with Technician is 250 base power with
Jesus.
10 chances to crit in between all that.
So it'll kill everything. Got it.
Yep.
Oh, I know
seems like
originally
that'll
back
get patched.
before like everything was leaked, somebody had asked one of the leakers if that mouse Pokemon got parental bond, but he's like, no, it doesn't.
No. But other than
Imagine how
that,
crazy that would have been if it got parental bond.
yeah, but they removed like Power Up Punch and stuff from the game.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, like
Yeah,
that was
it
the
wouldn't
thing
be
that
nearly
broke
as
parental
good.
bond on Kangaskhan, was being able to get a sword
Oh, it
dance while
absolutely was.
attacking.
What does
Power Up
Tidy
Punch.
Up do?
Tidy Up removes like all the screens and stuff, and
Oh, okay.
well, there's
So it's
something
like
else
defog?
that it does.
It's like defog,
So it's
kind
like a
of.
defog.
And substitute
Screen
while
cleaner.
boosting your attack and speed.
Oh,
Removes
okay.
hazards and substitute while boosting your attack and speed. So Tidy Up
Okay.
is a very good setup move.
Really good move, too.
Population Bomb until they patch it is busted.
Oh, God.
Okay.
This thing's deadly.
I thought we were gonna be memeing on this Pokemon, but
No. U-turn. Taunt. I mean, it's
Wow.
got a really good speed stat. Like if
Thanks,
you're looking
I hate
at
it.
like Thunder Wave and stuff for support,
Yes.
like it doesn't have like the craziest offensive move pool. Switcheroo.
But do you need it with the brokenness that is Population Bomb?
Yeah, like until Population Bomb gets fixed, this is like a busted
Always have a
Pokemon.
ghost.
But even with just Tidy Up, which is like a boosted rapid spin, basically, the fact that it breaks substitutes is really good too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I-
really good.
I think by the time we're ready to do like actual draft, we'll be like past, I think we'll have Population Bomb patched. So maybe for the sake of this,
Like a B.
yeah, like I think it'll be in B, but for the sake of this, because people who might watch this will think what it is like at the start, like it's probably an A tier Pokemon.
Now it's A.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then it'll probably
Yeah.
move down to B after the patch.
yeah. Like once Population Bomb
Yeah.
gets fixed, yeah, and in doubles it's probably like an A tier, just on its own with Friend Guard
Yeah.
and Follow Me and all of
Friend
its other
Guard
stuff.
is just, Friend Guard's worth your time.
Yeah. All right, next we got Satitan, which I was surprised at this guy's
Nice.
speed stat. Look at that, 170 freaking HP, 113 attack.
And so much speed and so much attack.
Flush Rush, Sheer Force.
Slush Rush, yeah. Thick Fat too, which is always
Yeah,
good.
a lot of good rounds.
Yeah, it just has 3 great abilities. Its HP makes up for its bulk, and it's so fast. Like 73, like on this big boy with Slush Rush is so fast.
That is really fast for a big boy like that.
It gets
Also, can we say how cute Citadel is? Like, come on. man.
yeah, Citadel
He's
is.
adorable.
It gets Ice Shard, so you have priority anyway. You get the new Ice Spinner, which is an 80 base power that removes terrain.
Ooh.
Player.
So that snow move below it.
That is
On the next one.
Oh, on the
page.
next one. Snowscape is the new hail.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
what you do to set up snow.
Oh, okay.
Liquidation.
I had seen that on something else, but I'd asked, but you hadn't heard it. But that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Everyone's talking.
Beast Slam.
Yep, play rough. Yep, heavy slam. Earthquake. Like this guy has a move.
Earthquake. Ooh. It does.
Gets belly drum, which we saw. Actually, we didn't see it in the.
Superpower.
Yep,
Not
superpower.
bad.
Icicle crash. Icicle crash is probably better than the ice spinner, just for the extra and the flinch
Yeah.
chance and everything. But
Most of the time, you're not gonna have terrain up anyway.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
the premier, like, hail sweeper.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
this is
feel like
pretty damn good. I'd say A.
Yeah, it's an A tier.
I would almost put it S2, but yeah, I can see it A. Because it has all the coverage, like Earthquake on this guy. Oof, you can nuke those ground types. Alright.
Our new pseudo.
New Pseudo Excalibur.
Godzilla.
Godzilla Thermal Exchange. Which gives you an attack boost, I believe, when you're hit by the
Look at
Fire
that attack
attacks.
stat.
and you can't be burned.
Wow.
Yep, so
That's very
115
powerful.
HP, like good bulk. Good bulk. That
Yeah.
HP stat with those defenses, that is a very nice bulk. 145 attack, huge. 87 speed, but
It's like
It's a dragon
it's better
type.
than Gyarados speed. You know, like, does it get D-Dance?
it gets D-Dance.
Okay.
Ooh, this is a D-Dancer if I've ever seen
Yeah.
one.
That
It's
is
like a better
uh,
Haxorus with that thermal ability. It can't get fucking burned, you know? Like,
Yep.
That's great.
So its signature attack is Glaive Rush. It's 120 base power dragon move. No accuracy drawback or anything. But the next turn you take double damage from your opponent's attacks. But we do
If
not
they
know
damage
if Protect stops that.
Ooh.
So you could be running
Ooh.
Glaive Rush Protect.
If that it does, that's crazy.
Yeah. We're not sure exactly how that works, but Glaive Rush Protect could definitely be a set. You got the Icicle Crash.
You got D-Dance.
Yep, you got Ice Shard for priority.
that's good.
This thing's insane.
Yeah, I will be rushing to get this in my playthrough, and I
Earthquake.
will be breeding it immediately.
Swords Dance for setup 2 if you just want like pure attacking and want to kind of like not do the D-Dance.
Also with
There's
Snowscape, I noticed that Kevin had said
Dragon Tail.
boost the defensive ice types.
Yep, yeah, so if you're on an ice team, you'll get a 50% boost. There's no longer chip damage, but other than that, it works the same way as Hail, but you don't get the chip damage.
Okay, yeah.
That's sad.
If you
So
want to run
better-
a special set, you have Freeze Dry for whatever reason.
Wow.
Aqua Tail is also like an interesting egg move. I mean, like its move pool is not the greatest, but like it's
You know,
not
a lot of
terrible.
dragons.
But you
It
don't, you
gets
don't need
Thunder
anything
Fan.
other than Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Glaive Rush. Like,
No, this is an A tier
Yeah.
Pokemon for sure. I
Protect.
might even
oh,
argue
no,
that.
this is S.
I was literally gonna say S, dude. This is an S tier Pokemon.
Yeah.
Easy.
Just like, and Ice Shard, the fact that it has Ice Shard too for priority, so
Priority
you can
too,
pick things
yeah.
off.
No one
and
touched
not-
my S tier pick.
145.
Like, Choice
attack.
Band
Jesus.
with, like, Choice Band sets will still be really good.
That's the
Absolutely.
pseudo, right?
Yeah, that's the Pseudo Excalibur.
This thing is so good.
Crazy.
That's my father.
Let me
My
just check
son.
what some people are saying in the chat here. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Kevin, with the makes it Titan, getting a defense boost too in the snow and everything. Like, it's
Correct.
definitely like the premier hail, well, snow, I guess now, sweeper. We can talk about the Hisuian starters at the towards the end, Tommy. They're not on the tier list, but I don't mind talking about them because they got huge buffs too. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get them until whenever home compatibility comes out. So
probably not
we're
this
gonna
season.
have our
And
draft
I mean,
league
definitely not
before
this
then,
season.
obviously. But
Yeah.
like if we have time, I don't mind going over that. All right, Tatsuguri. This is the Dragon Water Sushi guy. Commanders its ability that
The
works with
sushi.
Dondozo. So in singles, you're gonna run this with the Storm Drain, which isn't bad because it does have 120 special
You have
attack and
120
82.
special attack. Jesus.
Yeah, and Dragon Water is a good
Not
typing.
bad. Yeah.
It is.
Gets
80
nasty
speed,
plot.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not like the worst speed
It's
stat
only
either.
got 2 weaknesses. Yeah, it's only got 2 weaknesses.
Freeze dry.
Yeah, and freeze dry. But
Taunt.
freeze dry isn't.
Taunt.
There's not a lot of Pokemon now that get it.
Okay.
Dragon Pulse, Nasty Plot. Like, it's definitely more doubles Pokemon with its thing. Draco Meteor. Dragon Dance. Why does this thing get Dragon Dance? Can you
'Cause
imagine
dance
it
is
dancing on that
dragon.
little rice ball? Like, what up?
Its
Damn,
move
I
pool is
do.
not great.
No.
No, it's not.
Rapid Spin.
Ew.
Good spin.
I think it's C tier, but I also would be
I
really
agree.
happy if someone did something with
I
it.
think it's C.
It comes in 3 different forms. I think in singles they don't matter, but in doubles, the Dondozo, which is the Wishcash Wailord hybrid, eats these. So it becomes like a 2v1, but it gets boosted based on the type of Tatsuguri that it
interesting.
eats.
That's really weird, but cool.
Yeah.
But weird.
I don't know how it'll work. I don't think I would ever see that in real VGC, but who knows. All right, Cyclizar. Look at this
So
man's
fast.
stats. That
Look at that
121
121
speed.
speed.
Oof.
Yikes.
With the shed tail. Like, you're getting... This is like the new sort
Boy.
of teleport. Like, they took teleport away from everybody. This is like the new one. Like, you outspeed everything and get your switching
And it's
in
not
behind
regenerator.
Yeah,
Gross.
with regenerator. So you're gonna get like 3 or maybe even 4 shed tails off if you play it right. Because remember, shed tail, even though it makes a sub, it uses 50% of your HP. Gets rapid spin,
Oh.
really good U-turn. If for some reason you don't want to use shed tail if you're like too low. Shift gear for setup. Gets the Dragon Claw. Let's see. This thing gets a bunch of TMs too. Where we got physical moves. Body Slam would probably be like your normal physical. Ice Spinner. Pretty good. Iron Head to hit fairy types.
A lot of things get Trailblaze, huh?
Oh, they gave like everything Trailblaze. The entire Evolution line has Trailblaze, which is pretty nice for Flareon, I think.
Yeah.
But Flareon did lose Superpower, which
Oh.
is kind of like eh. Like now you gotta run Iron Tail more so that Tyranitar doesn't destroy you. Egg moves. Knock off on an egg move. Yo, okay, Cyclizar are pretty heat. And Power Whip. Cyclizar pretty
Yeah, I was gonna say
heat.
Power Whip. Wow.
Look, another dragon with Aqua Tail.
Cyclizar is probably like A tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say A tier.
Just for Shed Tail Regenerator alone, it would be really good, but it has a solid move pool too. Like you could get some kills with this Shift Gear with like Dragon Stab, Knockoff.
No, for sure, it's not bad. Like it's a
Yeah.
decent Pokemon. I'm not even mad about the normal Dragon typing. Like it's fine. Like
It's fine.
All right, we've reached the Pokemon that we talked about forever ago.
Pommy's evolution.
This busted ass. Oh, somebody in the chat wants to know why you thought Excalibur was A tier.
Why I thought who?
Why Excalibur was A tier.
I mean, because I was trying to be modest, because every time I think something is S tier, everybody's like,
Yo,
calm
yo,
down.
you ain't running that boy modest. You either jolly or adamant, alright? Get out of here.
No, I meant me as a person, not the nature of the Pokemon. It's a 145 attack stat. I'm not an idiot.
Yo,
But,
this guy's running Excalibur with the freeze drive.
you are is modest.
No, I didn't, like, I think it's an S tier, but every time I scream S tier, someone's like, I don't know about that one, big guy. Like, so,
All right, well,
you know,
this guy might be the S
I lowballed
tier.
it on a Godzilla clone for the one time and then got, like, you know, smashed for it.
Maybe you should just be better at assessing things.
Maybe you should just be better as a person.
We could all be better as people. But anyway.
Hard path.
Anyway. Josh, while the couple fights over there, let's talk about Pawmod here, Josh. Our first electric fighting Pokemon. We actually got 2 electric fightings this gen, but this
one
is
of my
the first
favorites
one.
this gen. It's so cute. I love it so much.
It's fucking busted. You're probably gonna run Iron Fist as your move, boost your punching attacks. 115 attack, 105 speed, pretty solid. But this is the other Pokemon that gets Revival Blessing. This is your Defibrillator, which is why it gets it, because it literally has defibrillators on its hands. Brings back one of your dead guys.
I
Wow.
remember that was part of the leaks, was
I
the
love
fact
it.
that Pommy's evolution was getting a really busted move.
Close combat,
Full shock.
wild charge.
You guys double shocks, like double electric double kick.
Where's that one?
Something.
Is it?
Very bottom, under
Oh,
agility.
yep.
This is a 3-stage Evo?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the base power of Double Shock?
I'm just
I love
guessing
it
if it's
so
like.
much.
I'm just guessing.
It's
if
at
it's
level
like electric
60. You
double
gotta be able to. It's gotta have higher. Whoa! No, okay, I heard this move. This is 120 base power physical electric, but you lose your electric typing after, so you would become pure
kick. So
fighting.
it's electric burn up.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Okay, so you run that. You run close combat, so you got 2 huge, like, nuke attacks. You run the Revival Blessing if you need to bring something else back, and then you run Volt Switch, probably.
This thing's A tier.
A tier, I think it's S.
Yeah, it might be
Is it
S
if
just
not
because of
S?
the move.
Yeah, okay, and now someone in the chat's gonna be like, oh, I wonder why you thought it was A tier.
It gets bulk up if you want to, like, try to set up with this thing.
Again, you guys should just be better at this.
Yo, you can bring this boy to Metronome battles. It learns Metronome.
Awesome.
Hype.
Gets Fake Out, so once again to doubles, this boy's faking out.
Thank you.
He's faking out, and then he's Revival Blessing the goddamn restricted Pokemon that you took
So
forever to
gross.
knock out last turn. Gets Mach Punch too, which will be boosted by
I'm assuming you get to pick which Pokemon revives.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
you do.
good.
You do.
Well, that's a good
Pawmot.
question. I didn't even think about that. Absolutely, Game Freak would absolutely blow you out like that. Oh yeah, here's the revival move. It's random.
Okay, I don't know what
screensaver.
D Josh 2001 was talking about, but he was like, I don't know about that one, big guy. Probably something that Alex said, to be honest. All right.
He
All
was
right.
the one with the
Moving
bad
on.
pick.
Okay, we've gone past like some of the busted ones until we hit the Paradox Pokemon. So now we can get to like start filling in the C tier. Kilowattrel, our new flying electric, so good typing. New ability, Wind Power. So when it gets hit by a wind move, which is also a new sort of subset of moves, or if Tailwind is active, it gets it boosts
So
the
the
power of
electric
its
moves,
electric
probably.
type moves. So
Oh,
again, another one of those type of attacks like we saw with Electromorphosis, but
Seems
it's
good
when it
for
gets hit by a
doubles.
wind move or if Tailwind's
125
active.
base speed.
Yeah, 125 speed, pretty good. 105 special attack, not bad. Its bulk is pretty
Cannot
bad.
take a hit though.
But it has a good typing. Like ice and rock are the only things that can hit
Good
this.
typing. Very good typing.
Let's look at what it gets. Volt switch, of course. Hurricane. Roost.
Charge.
Gets to a wing beat.
You ain't using the physical. I don't know about that one, big guy.
Eerie impulse.
Yeah, that's more of a doubles thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
U-turn if you want to not be like pure electric and get thunder. So I can see this on rain teams because thunder, hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Like this is like you're filling the electric type on your rain teams.
It gets tailwind itself, so.
Yep, so we can set that up. Weather ball, so again for
Ooh.
rain teams, now that gives you a water attack. Yeah, this is very solid on rain teams.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the tailwind thing will definitely come up more in like doubles and being able to fire off strong electric attacks. What do you think, Josh? Kilowattrel, where would you throw this boy?
Feels like a B.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a solid B. Like if you're drafting a rain team, you're
Yeah, it's
gonna
not.
pick a
It's
Kilowattrel.
definitely not going to be like great on its own. It's definitely
Yeah.
like,
A note to Juan: if you're drafting a rain team, grab a rain setter. Automatic rain setter.
There's only
Something
one in the
rain
whole
game.
game, so.
Yeah, now I know.
All right, next we got Bombardier, Flying Dark,
name.
so solid typing there. For those wondering, Mandibuzz is not in the game, so this is no Mandibuzz, but 103 attack and the rest of its stats are pretty middling. But it gets a new signature ability, Rocky Payload, which boosts the power of its rock moves. So basically, it gets stab on its rock moves.
So like
Yeah,
can
like
understand.
Iron Worker.
steel worker.
Yeah, Steel Worker.
Uh,
So looking
what
at
rock moves does it have access to?
it gets Rock Slide, it gets Rock Tomb, Knock Off, Parting Shot.
Rock throw.
You're not
Does
gonna
it
use
get
Rock
Stone
Throw.
Edge?
No.
Does it? I don't. Yes, it does. It gets Stone
It
Edge.
does.
Wow.
Gets Stealth Rock. Yeah, so you probably run Stone Edge, Brave Bird, Knock Off, and maybe Rocks on this, or U-turn. Like you could be like Banded or Scarf and do that.
This isn't too bad.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's not
Rock
terrible.
Blast too.
It gets
is
taunt.
solid.
What's its speed?
It gets Sucker Punch too from an egg move. 82, so it's like pretty
That's
mid.
not terrible.
Pretty meh.
Yeah.
I mean, the
it's
draft league, it's not bad.
Yeah, for draft, it's not bad.
Yeah, having rock
Could
type
be.
stab without the rock type weaknesses.
Without being the shitty rock
Yeah.
guy. Still salty.
Like there's a lot you can do with this guy. Sucker Punch, the 3 stab attacks. Like Sucker Punch, Knock
I like
Off,
it.
Brave Bird, Stone Edge. Like you're hurting things.
Yeah.
I think there's a solid B.
Yeah. All right.
Nothing to write home about, but nothing you hate to
Squawkabilly.
have.
Walkabilly. So this one has
Awesome name.
multiple forms. They get different abilities, Guts or Sheer Force. So this might be one that's kind of like split between the two. I think there's actually 3 abilities, but I mean
Seven, eight
stats are
hustle,
pretty mid.
guts, or sheer force, yeah.
Very
Weird
bad
stat
bulk.
spread.
Yeah. 92 speed is good and 96 attack is okay.
It's such a cool Pokemon, though.
Brave Bird.
It's got a pomp.
Yeah, I know. Gets the
It's
Brave
great.
Bird, which is always nice. Gets Taunt. I'm pretty sure it gets U-turn. Like
It
they
gets
gave so
Bruise.
many things U-turn. Yeah, U-turn,
Tailwind.
Tailwind. Maybe not in singles, but in
Well, not in
doubles, yeah.
singles. No, I'm just noting that.
Pounce is a new bug move.
Okay.
Let me just double check what it does exactly. It's a 50 base power, but it always lowers the opponent's speed. So,
Meh.
yeah.
This is
Not
C
great, but
tier if I've ever
been
seen it.
yeah.
I agree.
Parting
It's
shot.
walking
has
this
a-
way right into C.
Yeah. Squawk the belly. Alright, Flamigo. Mi amigo. So this guy also gets a new signature ability. So many signature abilities and signature
I
attacks in this.
love this thing, for the record. I
It's
love
just a
Flamingo.
flamingo, guys. It's really not.
It's
that-
not a flamingo, it's a flamingo.
It's just a flamingo. guys.
Flamingo that'll kick your
Co-Star
head
is
off.
purely a doubles ability. It copies your allies' stat boosts when you enter.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Yeah. But good attack stat.
Co-starring
115.
Flamingo.
Flying fighting is a good typing with
Lucha
Scrappy.
typing.
So your ghost
Yeah,
types
Lucha.
can't stop. Yep. 90 speed is okay. So I mean, solid offensive typings.
Yeah.
Gets the Brave Bird. Gets
Guard.
Roost.
Does it get close combat? That is the real question.
I believe it does. Yes, gets
It
close
does.
It
combat,
does.
gets U-turn,
U-turn. Okay.
gets liquidation.
Everything. Yeah.
'cause it's a flamingo.
Normal types definitely.
What's
should be
chilling
serious.
water?
There's so many. Close
That's the new
combat.
Scald that sucks. We don't talk about it.
Oh. Okay.
Swords Dance.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it. They took away Scald and gave us this shit. This is Scald at home.
Gold at home.
Mommy, can my Gastrodon have Scald? We have Scald at home. Chilling water.
This is your.
I don't even know
what-
at home.
Does-
Mommy,
know
can
it's
I have
50 base
16
power and
PP
lowers
on my
the attack,
recover
but
again? We have recover at
bonus
home.
attack.
8 PP.
Wait. Wait, what Pokemon does get Scald? None of them?
Volcanion.
Or there's one. Volcanion, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Who's
Yeah, it's-
technically
it's
a transfer only,
signature
so we
move
won't have
this
him.
gen.
So what does Chilling Water
Right.
even do?
It's
It's a
50 base power,
special
yeah.
move that lowers the attack of the opponent by 1.
Oh my god, I hate
It's
it.
terrible.
Back to
So
the
bad.
Flamingo, I love
Terrible.
it so much. Its egg moves are trash though. It's
Yeah,
quick
its egg
guard.
moves-
But not in
Full
singles.
team
nobody
Sky
cares.
Attack Quick Guard.
No, I'll draft this in singles though. That's a solid B tier.
Yeah, yeah, it's got a good move pool, and Scrappy's always good. Yeah, I think B tier. I can see
It's
this
a
as like a
typing.
Scarfer.
Flamingo boy.
I just say the sprite of this
Oh my
thing,
God.
of this next thing looks really cool.
Which one, the Cloth or the Garnackle? We
Uh,
gotta do
not
Cloth
Cloth,
first.
but the-
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say
giant Cloth
Cloth looks
meat.
so derpy. My wife was laughing at him earlier
Love-
today.
Yeah, no, it really does.
All right,
Anger Shell.
Anger Shell, which is a free shell smash whenever you get hit by an attack. So I mean, you
Good.
you
I love
switch
that.
in on a Pokemon going for U-turn or something, and bang, you're ready. That's the
Wow.
only saving grace on this guy. That like regenerator, you ain't running a regenerator on this rock Pokemon.
I love Cloth.
No.
It's so stupid.
Wow, that 35 special attack. Whoa.
Hey, after a couple of anger shells, you're going places. All right, so
There
what do
you
we
go.
got? We got. Hopefully this thing works. Learns Earthquake, but we got high horsepower here. Swords Dance if you need more of a boost. But again, you just want to come in on something that you can take a hit, or that you know is going for a U-turn and get that anger shell. Man, its level up moves suck.
They
Yeah,
really
that's not
do.
great.
Let's see. Okay, it gets Stone Edge. Okay, now we're cooking. Does not get Earthquake. That is bad.
Get X Scissor, I guess.
Brick Break. I see a Brick Break there.
Boo.
Yeah, this is bad. This is both bad.
Boo, Claw.
Boo. Stomping Tantrum. Okay, so at least you have Stomping Tantrum, because after an Anger Shell, you can Stomping Tantrum Steel types.
It looks like a sea crab. Crab
Oh,
with a
sea
C
crab.
tier.
If
C
it
is for
goes in the
crab.
sea, it dies.
Gets
Ah,
Crab
I
Hammer
see you did
and
that.
Knockoff.
Thanks, I hate
Oh,
it.
that-
It sure does. Crab Hammer's cool, but that's a
Yeah,
that's a C.
it might be C tier. Like when it works, it's gonna work. But when it doesn't,
Yeah.
But it
Like,
won't
you're gonna
work
be like-
often.
you're gonna be like, yo, this Quaquaval's totally going for a U-turn right now on my grass type. I'm going to switch out Cloth and get my boost, and then it goes for a freaking Aqua Step and one-shots you.
When you Giga Brain with Cloth.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. But when you bring it in on the U-turn and then you just start stomping things, it's going to feel so good. Like, you can run this Bandit and get the +2 speed and be fine. Or is it +1?
fine.
I think Anger Shell is just +1 on everything.
That's +1. It's weaker Shell Smash.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Boo.
Oh, and it's when you're... I thought it was when you get hit. It's when your HP drops below half, so... Actually, yeah, it's a lot worse.
Oh my god, it
Oh
just
God,
keeps getting
yeah.
worse.
Yeah. Alright, never mind. I was talking this thing up like it might do something. It ain't doing nothing.
Boo, crap, boo.
Boo. Alright. Garganackle.
Bad crap.
Going to another pure rock type, but this guy might actually have something. Purifying
I
Salt.
like that ability. It's really cool. I looked it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, so this gives it a ghost resistance. And what's the other
Immunity
thing
to
that it
status
does?
conditions.
Yeah, it can't be a status.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty solid. I mean, but it's rock, so
Why do
Like,
they insist on giving
good
bulky
bulk.
rock types sturdy? Like, it makes no sense.
yeah. This has good bulk though. Like it's gonna be able to survive like some
It's
random
really good
earthquakes,
bulk.
you know?
It's even got good special ball.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
got fine
survive the
special
hail of
bulk, too.
close combats that are apparently in this generation.
Yeah, maybe not a stab
literally.
close combat, but random close combat would survive. Gets the
Sure.
stone edge, gets the explosion. I don't know how heavy
It
it
gets
is, but it does
recover.
have heavy slam. Obviously has the recover and the stealth rock.
The
Salt cure. Do you guys know what salt cure does?
No.
Oh.
I know it's like extra effective against certain things.
It gets rocks, which is nice.
Probably, like, super effective against, like, ghosts. Dark types or something like that. Sounds like something that would be in Supernatural.
So it's a 40 base power move, but it creates an effect that it does like more chip damage, kind of like a fire spin or something. But steel and water types get like double the chip damage.
That's cool.
It doesn't trap
That's
or anything
interesting.
though, according to this, so it's not exactly like fire spin because it doesn't trap. So I don't think
so
you would
can
run
just swap
that.
out and be fine. Okay.
So it's bad, don't use it, basically.
Yeah, I think you're running like Stone Edge, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Recover maybe. What's it get for TMs? Anything of use? It's gotta get Body Press, right? Yeah, it gets Body Press, so you're probably running that instead of the Earthquake.
Yeah.
Just so that you can max into bulk.
So it gets Stone Edge. It's Curse.
Curse isn't bad. Again, though, you're a rock
No, Curse
type,
is
so I'm
fine.
not like...
Listen, we get it. Rock sucks. We all know it.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Does it have enough to be B tier, or is it just another rock type stuck in C tier?
C to me.
Yeah, I think it's like the C tier wall. Like it's a good
Yeah.
wall for C tier, but it's also rock type.
Fucking rock type.
Frickin' rock types. Scald is
I hate
gone.
them.
That is for sure.
Wow, I hate it.
All right, Glamora. Cool name.
It's a cool name.
Poison rock, so Nidaligo. Toxic debris, so
Which is
when
terrible typing.
it's okay, but it has rock, so it's
Oh.
bad.
4 times earthquake weakness.
Yeah.
Gross.
Toxic debris, so when it gets hit by a, is it physical attack? Again, I always forget like which of these are physical only or it can be anything, but it lays
So-
down spikes. It lays down toxic spikes.
Toxic.
Cool.
Yeah, it has to be hit
So
by
what
a
is this?
physical move.
Like bad non-legendary Nihilego? Is this what this is? That's what it looks like.
It
got
has a pretty
130
good
special
special
attack.
attack stat.
But okay, so does Nihilego.
Okay, bulk. Gets Mortal Spin, which is a rapid spin that poisons.
Ooh, interesting.
Look, I'll play new Nihilego. This seems fine.
So you
It
got
actually-
that, you got
Power
Sludge
Gem.
Wave, Power
It's got
Gem.
slightly
Power
higher
Gem.
special attack than Nihilego.
Yeah.
Literally, it's got 3 base points higher.
Stealth Rock.
It can rock. It can rock, yeah.
Spiky shield.
Yep, Spiky Shield. Probably better in doubles, but...
Yeah.
Pulse, yeah.
Dazzling Gleam.
Energy Ball.
Energy Ball. Yeah, Energy Ball's good.
Yeah, I can fight those,
Those ground guys coming in.
Did you get toxic?
It does as a egg move.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, this thing
And it
has
gets
corrosion, it
Explosion
better
too,
get-
but you're not gonna run it.
Explosion. But
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
you're
if
not gonna run
this
it.
thing has toxic, it better get it's got corrosion, it better get toxic.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like a B tier.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's a
B.
B.
Yeah.
I'd say B. I don't think it's worse than B.
Yeah. Like Mortal Spin is a nice move. Rapid Spin that poisons.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Who's at the ATM?
I think it's the music.
Is it the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I thought you were
Maybe
making
they
a
were
joke.
recording this in an elevator that had an ATM or something.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's go to
3, 2,
Grafai.
1, 0.
Gotta say, Grafai's pre-evo is adorable.
Oh yeah, Shroodle.
It's like a nose.
Yeah, he's cute.
Just the nose.
It's the nose that does it.
Yeah, so
Nose,
Grafefe,
nose.
Very fast.
Prankster,
Grafai,
Unburden.
you
He's in
watched
touch.
the
I like
video.
how it's fast, but then it gets 2 abilities that make it faster. It's like I am speed.
Okay, Lightning McQueen.
Ciao.
Yeah, it needs to be,
Crucial.
it needs to be fast to graffiti and then get out of there.
Yeah.
You know why you're always second place? Cause thunder comes after the lightning. Ka-chow!
Ciao.
I say,
Oh, I hate
75
it.
base speed for a pre-evo is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
We
You
ain't
can't
in Little
take
Cup.
it,
We don't
but-
care.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but man, I wish they could take some of this special attack and put it somewhere
else.
else.
Move it to attack. Yeah, because that's pretty middling attack.
Yeah. But it gets gunk shot, gets knockoff, gets U-turn,
Isn't jab.
switcheroo.
It gets Prankster Taunt, right? So
Yep.
that's fine.
Like, you can run like a banded set with that speed, gunk shot, knockoff, U-turn, switcheroo. Isn't bad. Yeah, prankster taunt. Probably better in doubles, but acrobatics if you're running an unburdened set.
What's its signature move, Doodle? What does that do?
It's like a doubles thing. Let me check.
Oh, okay.
I think it
It's very hard to Google Doodle because, you know, it
changes
just,
the abilities
has
of
a
the
bunch of
user and his
drawings.
teammates to that of the target. So it can change your ability. It's like a trace, I guess. So if you're prankster, you can make your ability what your opponent's ability is. Like, doesn't seem
shot.
you can run a nasty plot set. Gets parting
I just
shot.
put it in C.
Gets toxic.
Jesus, just put it in
Rock
C.
poison.
Yeah, it's probably C tier.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about this? Just put it in C.
For the content.
Why are we even talking?
Why are we even here?
Grafai.
Who are you people? Listen, I don't know
I
about
love-
that one, big guy. That's like the best quote someone said in the chat. I don't know what it was in reference to, but I don't know about that one, big guy.
Okay, so honestly, that's something that, like, some of my friends from back home and I, like, we used to have a district manager at our job at Radio Shack when we were all, like, 20 years old, and he, no matter who you were, like, if you were a guy or girl, anything, like, he called you big guy. It didn't matter.
Big guy. I
Like,
don't know about
your
that one.
pronoun did not matter. You were big guy to him, and he'd be like, Boy, you gotta get those numbers up there, BG. Big A. Like, he had acronyms for it and everything. Like,
Wow, I fucking hate it.
oh my god, it was so funny. It was like the biggest
You know
running
what
joke
I
at my
don't
store.
hate? The name Doxfun. I love Doxfun.
Yeah,
That's such a good
Doc
name.
Spawn, well-baked body, makes you immune to fire attacks and boosts your defense when you get hit by them. Stats kind of mid. Good
Very mid.
defense, but its
Very
HP
bulky.
is low.
No health. Yeah, no
Yeah.
HP. Fairy type though.
Yeah, fairy. We'll look at its moves. It gets play rough, which is what you want for a physical fairy attacker.
Roar.
Yeah, roar, baby doll eye, so at least it has some priority with its 995 is okay for speed stat though. Body press. Not much else there. Wish. So Wish passer isn't bad. I think it's still C tier though.
Yeah.
I agree. Even though I love its name.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, Mobastiff, the dark dog.
This thing's cool.
Yeah. I gotta look up what guard dog does again, its new signature ability.
And stakeout.
Okay, so if this is more of a doubles thing, but it boosts the attack if intimidate and prevents it from being forced to switch out.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
So no whirlwind, no roar.
Yeah, no whirlwind, no roar.
But
Probably
no
would
dragon
rather
tail,
run intimidate though, or
throw.
maybe even stakeout. Like the only other Pokemon we had with stakeout, I think, was
It was the ninja bug thing. I think.
yeah, that had stakeout too. But I mean, before this, it was freaking Thievul,
Oh,
which was pretty bad.
Oh wow. It's been a while.
Stakeout.
I'm
Deals
sure.
twice the normal damage to any Pokemon that switches in or enters the field mid-battle. So, stops against, like, switch-outs, but good attack,
Got a
120.
good attack stat. Very
Yeah,
good attack.
okay bulk. Like, it's okay. Especially with Intimidate.
85 speed, not horrendous.
Jaw Lock. Jaw Lock isn't bad.
Gets outrage.
Dark Pokemon that act like it's jaw locked. That's good.
A couple Pokemon got Jaw Lock. This one's not just the signature attack
Okay.
for Dreadnought.
So yeah, because that was Dreadnought's thing.
Gets crunch.
Yeah.
Gets
Yeah,
crunch.
Crunch
Very
is
important.
well, it depends. Crunch might be better. Because you can't switch out when you use Jog. Play rough so you can break through other dark types. Wild Charge.
Like that.
Taunt.
I think it's a
Decent
B.
moveset. Moves.
I'd say it's a
Destiny
B.
Bond.
Destiny Bond. Retaliate. Alright.
You think
B.
B?
Terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be B. Dark, offensive dark types are usually, like, solid enough. And I know it has two different forms. It has a day form and a night form. I'm not sure if there are any changes between the two stat-wise.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
Bramble
fucking. My word for worst Pokemon in the entire goddamn game. What a stupid idea.
Bramblegast?
I hate it.
Ah, yes, the
It's just
tumbleweed.
a tumbleweed with eyes. I hate it.
So, Wind Rider
What
is its signature ability. It takes no damage from wind moves and boosts its and gets a boost to its attack if it's hit or when Tailwind is activated.
Okay,
Sure
so
does.
it might be good with Tailwind sweeping. Because it's got 115 attack. But look at that HP. Yikes.
Yeah. No, its bulk is pretty bad. 115 attack is good. 90 speed is okay. So Power Whip. Phantom Force is more like a doubles move.
Split.
Yeah, that's not great.
Gets Rapid Spin.
I don't think you're getting a pain split off.
Oh, I
I think
know.
he's gonna die first.
see, what's it get for TMs? Looking for physical attacks. I mean, it gets Nasty Claw if you want to try to run special. What's its special attack? 80?
Garbage.
It's serviceable, but...
See.
Why does it have
The
Gimme
move pool
Ghoul
is
as a
not-
TM? That's wrong. Oh, wait, no, that's supposed to be Gimme Ghoul. No, what?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like Gimme Ghoul stuff, but I don't think Gimme Ghoul can learn... Okay, so this is
The
Bramble
move pool
Gas.
is trash.
Okay.
Wow,
Pool
it's
is
a
trash.
Seed Bomb
pretty
and
large
Seed,
pool of nothing.
Spikes. Get Spikes, so I can see like Spikes, Power Whip. Man, it gets
Yeah,
like no
see-
grass or no Ghost move though, huh?
C tier.
Yeah,
That's a
this
Bidoof tier.
sucks.
But
Oh, Shadow Sneak. Okay, get Shadow Sneak.
as an egg move?
Wow.
Strength's but I mean, yeah.
Who
Okay,
cares?
great.
I think it's C.
That's a C.
Yeah, put her where it belongs.
Yeah.
Next.
Although being a grass type that's completely immune to wind moves does kind of help a lot. Like basically anything that's not Brave Bird can't hit this as a flying move. You know, like Hurricane and Air
Cool. It
Slash.
still has so many other weaknesses.
I know, I'm just saying. It's a unique thing. Alright, Goldango. Yo, who's gonna be the first one in our Discord to get the Goldango, the 999 coins?
No, thank you.
What is this?
Alright,
That
this
special
is
attack-
this
Really
is
wanna
the-
know what that
this
ability
is
does.
the good as gold makes you completely immune to status attacks. So you can't be taunted.
Wow.
You can't be thunder waved. Parting shot won't work because you gotta target that. Defog doesn't work because that's a targeting move.
That special attack stat is insane.
Yep,
Yeah,
133 special
jeez.
attack. Solid bulk with the Ghost Steel typing.
Yeah, that's a really good type. Gives you that fighting immunity.
Its signature attack, Make It Rain, is 120 base power
Fucking
steel
love it.
that you get a special attack drop.
Maybe
I
it'll
love
be
them
me.
called Make it rain.
A pretty good Pokemon.
And it has payday effect in the story.
Ooh.
Like in story mode or whatever.
That special attack puts it above like Xerneas.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Nasty Plot.
Eight here, baby.
Recover. Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball, Make It Rain.
Should have just given it payday as well, just because.
Thunderbolt.
Why not?
Eight.
And Thunder, Psychic. Like, gets good coverage moves.
Steel Beam.
Trick if you want to run like a Scarf set or something.
Eight here.
Yeah.
A tier gold.
Oh, absolutely.
Goldango. Alright. Okay, we're on to the Paradox Pokemon. Okay, this is where the S and A tiers really fill out. Alright, so we're going to go through the Scarlet ones first. Great Tusk. So, for those who don't know, all the Scarlet Paradoxes have photosynthesis. What this does is, when you're in harsh sunlight, so sunny day, or drought, the first time you switch in, you get a boost to whatever your most prolific stat is. So think like Beast Boost, but you get it the first time you switch in while sunlight is out. But it only works once per battle.
Okay.
And that's the ability they all have.
Yeah, all the Scarlet ones have that.
If you have to switch out again, then it loses it.
Yeah. There is also a special item that these Pokemon can use that will trigger it as well without needing the weather condition or anything. But I do believe it is consumed after when you use it. Alright, so great.
131 attack
Yeah.
and defense.
And defense.
Jesus.
Yeah, huge HP stat too, so this guy ain't dying to any physical attacks. Special, that's a
87
different
speed
story.
isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
And we don't know what type
No,
it is.
It's ground
Fighting
fighting,
ground.
Ground fighting.
which is
I
a
do
great
love him.
offensive
I
typing.
love Donphan so much, but like I do love this.
Long rush.
Headlong Rush, which is the ground close combat now. So 120 base power minus your
Plus the
defenses.
signature ability of Ursaluna. Well, I mean, not Ursaluna, but other Pokemon in
Yeah.
Hisui got it, but the legendary
Taunt is interesting too.
also-
Yeah. Rapid Spin, of course, because it's a Dawn fan. Knockoff, huge. I don't know if I probably wouldn't run Close Combat and Headlong Rush. I'd probably run like Knockoff, Earthquake, Close Combat, Rapid Spin. Like if I'm being offensive.
Yeah.
There's no reason to run both.
Yeah.
Close
Well, I
combat
mean,
and
the
Headlong
extra
Rush.
20 base power isn't like anything to not talk about. If you want to run like a bulky support set, you can run like Body Press, Stealth Rocks, Rapid
Game
Spin,
over. This thing gets Mud Slap.
Mud Slap. That's slaps.
MVP.
Oh, absolutely.
It slaps.
Mud Sloop?
Super.
Ah, Flash Cannon. There it is.
There you go. That's what it was missing. Yeah. So I don't know, like this guy just as an offensive threat. I think it's S tier. Like
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh yeah.
ground fighting, just you cook everything. Forget about it. Other than flying types, like a flying type kind of makes this tough, but the fact that you get knockoff with this guy is just so great.
So good.
All right,
So
next,
good.
Next is Brute Bonnet, Grass Dark, so bad typing. We already talked about photosynthesis. Huge bulk though, 111 HP, 99 in both defenses, 127 attack, 55
Heck,
speed.
wow.
Jeez.
Low speed, but you do get the Spore. You get Sucker Punch for priority.
It's a move. Is
It's a Moongus. For
It's
TM.
gross.
I was talking about. There was a
That's
rumored
outrage?
name
Why?
for this thing. Rumored
Close
name
combat.
for this thing is Unga Bungus.
Unga Bungus.
Unga
It doesn't
bunga.
really get a physical grass move though. Seed Bomb, I guess.
That's Trailblaze.
Gets close combat, which is huge. That's huge, close combat. Yeah, it gets Trailblaze, but I mean with 55, I don't even care if you're boosting it one. Just like Spore, Sucker Punch,
Bomb,
close
probably.
combat, like.
Yeah.
And then yeah, if you want Seed Bomb or
Some solid stuff going on there.
yeah, I definitely think it's solid. Like it's probably not S, but I think it might be like A.
Oh yeah, definitely.
definitely A.
Yeah, Medicham not on the tier list because it's not a new Pokemon. But it did get some buffs, so. Alright. We don't know what
Kevin and his
Ancient
Medicham.
Suicune is, so we're not going to do that. Sandy Shocks, this man, they Sandy Shocks. The Scarlet names are so heat. Electric Ground, so pretty good typing. Good offensive typing. This is one of those where like all of them are 570 for like their base stat total.
Yeah.
But this guy's kind of like too mid to be good. So like
Yeah.
okay defenses, 121 special attack is good, and 101 speed is like it's serviceable, right? But like as the generations go on, base 100 becomes like slower and slower.
Hmm.
So we're looking at Earth Power. Like being a special ground kind of stinks because you're stuck with Earth Power. Like you don't have
Like
like
Earth Power is that bad of a move. I mean, like,
But like compared
I
to
think it-
Earthquake is what I was gonna say. Like
yeah.
physicals, ground attackers get Earthquake, and then you get Earth Power. So you're looking at Earth Power. There's not really else I want from this guy's like level up
Pretty
moves.
terrible special move pool.
Yeah, you do get like the Thunderbolt and Thunder.
Yeah.
From the TMs.
Power
You get
Gem.
Flash Cannon,
Mm.
Volt Switch.
Mm.
So, like,
But aren't
it
you
starts
ground
to-
electric? So you get flash cannon, but it's not stab anymore.
Yeah.
No.
You don't get focus blast, which I don't like.
Stealth Rock. Spikes.
Or aura sphere. You don't get. I don't really like this thing's move pool. I mean, like its stats are so middle of the road though. Like it's too like I feel like the stats on its own just make it like decent. Its move pool is kind of trash. But like that's like a B tier like Pokemon to me.
I think it might be too strong to be B tier. I think its stats are still enough to be A tier.
Okay.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
Like you could still like Specs or Scarf this with Volt Switch and
I feel like if we put it in our A tier draft though, no one will use it because that's your A tier pick, and like it's not that good. But if you put it in B tier, somebody
yeah,
might
if you
use
put
it.
it
It
in
might
B
be
tier,
fun.
someone's gonna take it like ASAP.
That's fair.
All right, this
The
one's the
Vampire
best.
Jigglypuff.
Screamtail, like that name is sick. Very psychic, good typing. Huge bulk, 115 HP, 99 defense, 115 special defense, and then a 111 speed.
Such a
Blitzen.
weird number.
Yeah. This is one that, like, its ability doesn't matter. Because this is going to be, like, you're going to be switching it in and out, so you don't really care about the photosynthesis. Like, you'd
Yeah.
rather just have, like, recovery on it, like leftovers on. But,
It doesn't evolve, right? Like it stays
No,
just
yeah.
like this.
yep. Doesn't evolve, so,
Weird level up moveset.
yeah. The level up move set, I mean, Wish is great. Like, you're going to run Wish.
Earth Song if you want to be cheeky.
Yeah, but that's more, again, more of like a double sort of thing. 'cause
Yeah, no, I
singles you
know.
can switch out so much. Like Wish is really the only thing I want from that. But then you go to its TM and look at all the TMs it learns.
Oh god.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
Wait,
so
there's
many.
more. More past Psyshock.
yeah, I know. I'm just like trying to read what's here. So Thunder Wave is good. Screens, like it's so fast you can do screens with it. Trick.
As an game.
Now, are these things breedable?
No.
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 Oh,
I think it's Snowscape for some weird reason.
Yeah, it gets all the weather
Yeah.
stuff. Like this is a support Pokemon. Like this is one of the few that I would put in B tier for the Paradox. Just because it's all like support stuff. I think it gets taunt, right? Does it get taunt?
it gets
It gets
Trick.
Encore. I don't think it gets taunt, but it gets Encore.
Yeah, no. I
Yeah.
don't see
Pretty
Taunt
much.
on there at all.
So this one it's gonna be a good support Pokemon, but I'm not gonna put like hyper support Pokemon like S or A.
Hmm.
All right, yo, Josh. This one's yours, Josh. Flutter Mane.
Why is it mine?
Read its last three stats.
Dude.
Yeah, 135, 135, 135.
135. Josh, that is your number. 135. For
That's
those who
so
know,
insane.
spam 135 in the chat. Spam it. But yeah,
And it's the
Flutter
typing
Mane.
that Miss Drevis and Miss Magius should have gotten.
Yep.
Ghost Fairy.
Yeah, this is Mega Miss Magius. Moonblast, Psyshock, Shadow Ball,
Mystical Fire, D-Gleam.
yeah, Mystical Fire. Like, you're just running specs on this and cooking everything.
What does it get for
Insane.
TMs though?
For TMs, Draining Kiss if you want some recovery.
Health, taunt, energy
Recording.
ball.
Energy Ball.
Dark Pulse, Calm Mind.
Calm Mind, yeah. Unfortunately,
wanna run
like,
specs?
Nasty Claw would be nasty.
Oh, it does get
Thunderbolt.
nasty plot. Oh.
Oh,
The
that
Doof
would be
tier.
great.
The
That would be
Doof
great.
tier.
But Doof tier, this man.
Garbage.
Dark Pulse to
Boo.
flinch people out.
You
Taunt.
get Calm Mind?
Fast Taunter.
Calm Mind's not terrible.
Yeah, Calm Mind's not bad. Because of what its special attack already is, Calm Mind's not bad. I mean, this is S tier.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, this thing gets poked by a physical move and it's dead.
Yeah.
Sure, but at 135 attack, special attack and defense is fine. I'll
Speed,
take
yeah,
that.
No, I know.
I'll take that. Thank you. Good day.
Yeah. Just don't walk into the sucker punches, I guess. Like, even that, I think you could survive one sucker punch at full health unless it's like a banded King Gambit or something.
Mm.
Alright, Slitherwing, one of the Volcarona types, bug fighting.
Oh, spicy.
85
One-
HP. Like, decent bulk. 105 special defense.
It's slower.
Yeah. 135. It's not that much slower than Volk, though.
Oh, I know.
135 attack, though, is crazy. 81 speed. You get bulk up. You get leech life. First impression for priority. Morning sun for recovery.
Oh, you get Morning Sun.
And you want to run this on sun teams, too. Don't forget, because of
Yeah.
its ability. You get U-turn.
EQ.
Yeah,
Flame
wild
charge
charge.
if you want to boost that speed, Cole. There you go. Gets Earthquake for some goddamn reason.
Why not?
Close combat.
Why not? Yep,
A
close
rage
combat.
fire, though,
There's your fighting
Unlike regular
stab.
Volcarona.
Like, this guy's good.
S tier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Roaring Moon.
This thing looks sick.
Dragon Dark, yeah, this guy's sweet. This is, like... It's weaker than Mega Salamence, but this is almost like Mega Salamence. 105 HP. With these
Oh.
defenses, this is a bulky boy.
119 speed too.
If you're running like Assault Vest on this, I bet you're even living some like Dazzling Gleams, you know?
Is Assault Vest in this game?
Oh yeah.
Of course it
Oh,
is.
thank God. I didn't know they brought this
139
items back.
attack, 119 speed.
There's only 10 base stat total. 10 BST lower than regular Salamence.
Yeah, but it's better. It's so much
Yeah,
better
right.
because of the
It gets
distribution.
throat chop through level
Throat
up.
chop, Dragon Dance.
Oh, it's dark now. I forgot.
Yep. You
Yeah,
get the
because
Dragon
Salamence
Dance.
and High Dragon swap typings.
That's
It also gets a Scale Shot. This is one of the few Pokemon that still gets Scale Shot. It's as a Remember move. It's not on this list.
Okay.
God, so good.
What's TM's looking like?
Earthquake,
What?
Stone Edge, all the
Shadow
Fangs,
Claw.
U-turn,
What?
Tailwind too. You would never
Tailwind,
use it, but a Tailwind's there.
Taunt, Crunch. You'd probably run Crunch over Throat Chop. So you're like Crunch, either Outrage or Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Dragon Dance, or U-turn. Like,
This thing is gonna hit hard and hit fast.
yep. Yeah.
The goal.
You flying high, Roaring Moon. Flying high.
Go.
Yeah, there you go. D-Josh got it, 135. Again, I'm checking the chat kind of when I have a moment, but... Alright, Future Virizion we don't have, that's DLC. The other Dawn fans, so now we're into the Violet ones. So these are the Paradox forms you'll find in Violet. They all have Quark Drive as their ability. Same thing as Photosynthesis, but it activates when electric terrain. is up instead of when sun is up. So again, you get a one-time boost to whatever your biggest stat is. So Iron
Six speed is
Treads.
double that of Donphan's plus.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ground Steel. Again, solid bulk. Like, especially with the Steel type, helping with, like, your resistances and stuff. 90 HP, 120 defense, 70 special defense, 112 attack. So, not as strong as Great Tusks, but 106 speed. So, this is fast. This is fast Donphan. Of course, you still get the Rapid Spin. You get Iron Head. Wild Charge, Earthquake, Knockoff.
A horn, for some reason. Steel Roller.
Steel
totally
Roller.
makes sense for this thing.
Yeah, if terrain ever becomes a thing. Ice Spinner. Volt Switch.
Hey, you come in, you get the boost from Quark Drive, and then you destroy the terrain.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, kind of weird.
Eh.
Yeah. I mean, again, just on the stats and everything alone, I think this is like another S tier.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Alright, now we got Iron Moss. So this is the other Volcarona. Well, what do you think about this one, Anthony? Fire Poison, so Salazzle. But look at that special attack and everything.
Yeah, that is an insane special attack. I mean, the typing I'm not crazy about, but oh my god, that speed and special attack.
Yeah, the typing, again, you're Earthquake weak, but... Well, what'd they give this guy? Sludge
Sun.
Wave. Overheat. Hurricane. Fiery Dance. Okay, so this one gets Fiery Dance. The other one didn't get Fiery Dance, so that's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
U-turn still.
Slash, Energy Ball.
Yeah, Energy Ball's nice. Energy
As long
Ball's
gleam.
clean.
Good coverage on the special side.
Yeah. I don't even hate this on fire teams like Solar Beam, Morning Sun and stuff.
Yep.
Wow. What do you think, Anthony? You didn't like the typing, but are stats still good enough to be S tier?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I think all these fucking Paradox Pokemon are S tier, like for the most part.
Yeah, I think there might be like one more maybe that is more A tier. Iron Hands, the Hariyama. So Alex, another one of your favorite Pokemon.
I do love it, and like I hate that like I love so many of the Pokemon that are in the version that I'm not getting. Like,
Yeah, but you can join other people's versions and then just catch them.
There you go.
oh my god,
doesn't
you're
matter.
absolutely right.
Like if
Jeez.
Anthony's getting Violet, you just join into his game and go where Iron Hand spawns.
Beautiful.
Fighting
Getting
Electric.
that, so there you go.
Huge HP stat, 154 with a 108
Yeah.
defense. So physical attacks, like no Earthquake is taking this electric type down. 68 special defense, 140 attack, and then the 50 speed because it is a Hariyama. Fake Out.
Wow. Fake out, nice.
Fake Out's always
Yeah.
good. Belly Drum,
Yeah.
like if you want it
Oh,
really
that's
hard.
huge.
Close Combat, Wild Charge.
One charge.
Jesus, this thing is. Oof.
It's got all the elemental punches. Has Swords Dance.
Big
Mm.
press.
Earthquake. Yup, Body Press. Although, probably just keep with the close combat. Volt
Rain
Switch.
Punch.
No, Volt Switch.
Strain
Why the
Punch
hell
for
not?
recovery.
I don't know. What do you think, Alex?
Got it. 154 HP. Like, that's an S tier. Like,
Yeah.
It's so fucking big.
The stat distributions are so nice on most of these.
Like,
Alright.
it's so gross. Like, what do you even do? Like,
Josh, how do you pronounce this? Iron Jugulus? Jugulus?
I can barely read it on your stream screen. Iron Jugulus? I don't know.
Jug-
Yeah, that's how I was reading it. Was
Jugulus?
iron jugulus, jugular vein.
So this is another one kind of like Sandy Shocks where they have more of a fair distribution. Again, solid bulk, 94, HP 86, and 80 in the defenses, 122 special attack, and then 108 speed. Like, just solid distribution all around.
Love that it goes from being immune to ground to still being immune to ground because of its typing
Yeah.
instead of its ability.
Yeah. Knockoff, even though it's a special attacker, I would still run knockoff. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Knockoff is so hard to get this generation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Air
great.
Slash, Dark Pulse. You got for TMs, you gotta have some good stuff. Is it not a Volt Switch? It just gets the U-turn?
Yeah, I'm not seeing Volt Switch.
Hurricane, though. Okay, so at least you get Hurricane. Get Flash Cannon for coverage against fairy types.
does normal Hydreigon get Volt Switch? I don't think it does.
Ow.
No, but this is a robot Hydreigon.
Yeah.
It's flying dark. Look, what?
Whatever it was.
It's a robot. Earth power. It steals a
Flying
little bit,
robot.
so focus
I mean,
blast.
it gets charge beam, so you know.
Oh,
I'm surprised
boo.
it doesn't get Volt Switch.
Hydro pump and flamethrower. Yeah, just
Wait.
solid coverage all around, though.
I'm confused. Like, are in the game? Am I really gonna catch something like called like
Yep,
giant tusks?
yep. That's its
Really?
name. You will get Screamtail. That is its name.
That's okay. I mean, sure.
Okay.
This guy doesn't get Roost anymore, right? Even though it's a flying type now?
I don't see it, no.
No.
That would have been great.
Yeah. Oh. What do you think then, Cole? S or A?
I mean, it's a Hydreigon. It's still really good. I'd say probably S, honestly.
Doesn't get nasty plot, though. Which kind of
Ah.
stinks.
Wow.
Bidoof tier.
Yeah, right. Honestly.
Bit
Yeah,
of
the
tier.
sweeping potential is kind of taken away, but
I want to put it in A tier. I'm not super impressed with anything that it does.
I kind of do too.
Huh.
Like it's a jack of all trades, master of none sort of thing.
Which sucks because it's still Hydreigon. I still want it to be the best because I like how it looks, but it's not the Godzilla dragon that literally exists in S tier. So fuck right off.
Only
Mad
Ash
that it-
Ketchum can be the best, like no one. Ever
I'm
was.
mad that it's named. What is its name? Like, what am I getting? It's
Jugulus.
Iron Jugulus. Get out of here with this. Like,
Yo, if you're upset about that, wait till you meet Iron Thorns.
I love how this thing looks, but I hate it.
The typing is god awful. Rock
They're
Electric.
bad typing, and they just made it worse. It's just a worse Tyranitar.
I don't
Why
hate
is
it. It's
it
got
here?
good bulk. Got good bulk. 100,
Why would you-
134, 110, 84.
But what's the benefit of running this if I can just run Tyranitar and have better defense and a little bit less speed?
Because let me show you something. First, we'll go over this. Earthquake and like whatever stone.
Funny
Earth,
that it gets
yeah.
Pin Missile.
That is a Tyranitar moveset with Wild Charge.
It gets Volt Switch.
Nice.
That's all I.
But it's got a
needed.
worse special attack stat.
I don't care. I can switch out.
This is...
And spikes.
Can we put this in A tier? I really do love this Pokemon, but it's
Swords
just not as good
Dance.
as normal T-Tar. It's
Is
A
your
tier.
Tyranitar swords dancing?
I mean...
No, you're
but
dragon
mine
dancing. Yeah,
can.
you drag. I can dragon dance too.
Okay.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
fucking
it's an
hate it.
air next. Like,
I had to chuckle when I saw that thing's typing because I've been watching people combine fuse Pokemon, and there's one called Tyrora, which is Tyranitar and Zeraora. So it's literally that typing.
Should have been Steel Electric. Would have been like
100%.
still would have had the 4 times ground weakness, but would have therefore been way better. All right, this guy's sick though. Yo, Iron Bundle, Ice Water, solid typing. Anything with water is solid.
Really fast. Holy shit.
124 special attack.
124 special attack and 136 speed. This man is racing Santa Claus. All right.
Nobody laughs at the bird now.
All right. Look. Where's this move pool? Freeze dry, flip turn.
Hey, okay, good. It still gets present.
Yep. Blizzard, hydro pump,
Aurora
ice
Veil.
beam. Yep, Aurora Veil. So on snow teams.
Wow. I hate how good it is.
U-turn. I mean, it has flip turn, so you probably wouldn't use U-turn.
No. Why would you use U-turn when you have stab turn?
Yeah. Just if you're going to get someone who's running like Claude
Water
Zaire
absorb.
with- Yeah. I don't know. It's got solid stuff. Taunt, like fast taunter. Like, I'm not saying S tier. I don't even know if it's A tier, but it's somewhere around there. Like the speed and special attack.
I think it's A tier
So
on its
good.
stats alone. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
And
not-
it's got like good defense. Like special defense, yeah, you're getting cooked. But like defense, like the defense stat is enough that you'll probably survive something.
I think you'll be fine.
Iron Bundle. I'm gonna make a team with this. I'm getting Scarlet, but I'm gonna find me an Iron Bundle and I'm gonna make a team for Wi-Fi.
That's all post game too. So
Good thing I got Violet, baby.
Alright, then we got Iron Valiant, so this is like the Roaring Moon version for Scarlet. Fighting Fairy. Sick typing. Just like nasty typing. This is like the mix. This is like the premier mixed attacker. 130 attack, 120 special attack, 116 speed. Like, just whichever way you want it to go.
Yeah, those are some sick stats.
Shadow Sneak. Leaf Blade, Moonblast, Close Combat Knockoff. Spirit
Wide
Break.
guard and quick guard. It literally just combines Gardevoir and Galade's move pools.
But
into
yeah, like
one.
it has Spirit Break, so it has like a nice mid ground other than play rough. So like physical, Spirit Break, Knockoff, Close Combat.
Yeah, this is an S tier Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Look at his
What?
fucking TM thing. I can't fit it all.
What
Oh my
what the hell
God.
else do we even need to say about it? Just like
Swords
throw it in the
Dance.
S tier.
S tier.
It's like
Trick. Jesus.
that's like the
Drain
top
Punch.
tier boss of the Gallade world. Like that Gallade just like
Trick if you want
bodies
to run
the
like
others.
a choice thing.
I love Gallade.
I'm just
so
looking at
very
this sound
excited
like
for this
fucking stupid busted even more so.
Right?
Liquidation.
Weird, but okay.
because it needs it.
All right.
Weird flex, but okay.
Fucking disgusting.
I love
That
it.
is absolutely S tier.
Filthy.
Absoluters, pods, and tutors.
I wanted the sub legendaries.
Yep. All right. So, gonna explain these guys' abilities really quick. All of these have a signature ability that creates like a aura, kind of like how Dark and Fairy Aura worked with Evital and Xerneas. So it's always on the battlefield as long as these Pokemon are out. I just want to say that, and then we'll kind of go into it with this first one, then you'll understand what's going on. So, for example, this one, Ting Lu, which is the bull, Dark Ground, Vessel of Ruin. That lowers the special attack of all other Pokemon on the field other than Ting Lu. And
Wow.
it's not like a -1 drop. It's just always there. It affects your base stat total. It's just always there, so it doesn't proc stuff like Defiant or Competitive. It gets by Clear Body. Doesn't
So
do
it's
like
it's like a passive.
yeah. Doesn't do like you know, White Herb or anything. It's just always there. So like your
That's
opponent will
ew.
always have a decrease to their special attack. Which when you look, his lowest, other than speed, his lowest stat that matters is his special defense. So basically his special defense is always getting a buff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Really good HP.
Yeah, huge HP, great defense. Again, the special defense, even though it's 80, which is still good, especially with this HP, is even better because of his ability. 110 attack. His only thing that's negative is the 45 speed.
This
And
is a
stuff like
legendary?
Mean Look, you can trap things.
Yeah, it's a sub-legendary like the Tapus.
Yeah. They all get Ruination, which is the new Nature's Madness. So again, like the Tapus.
Get Fisher.
Whirlwind for phasing stuff out. Spikes. Earthquake, of course. Throat Chop. Body Press. You know you're running Body Press on this big boy. Heavy Slam. This guy's probably like 20 tons. Now, saw no recovery, but I mean, it's so
45 speed, I would
bulky.
expect him to be a big boy.
Chunky fella.
So bulky. Like, imagine, like, this with a... Like, you'd probably run Leftovers, but it's just so bulky. Now, what do you think, Anthony?
I think it's good.
Probably an S tier because it's a legendary, no?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's really fucking good.
Yeah. If it had any sort of recovery, it'd be busted. You know the one that does get fucking recovery, though, which is stupid, is fucking Mega Weavile over here. Chien Pao.
hey, leave the kidder alone. I like
Dark.
the kidder.
Ice.
Never
Sword
stop.
of Ruin, which lowers your all the other Pokemon's defense. So that just means that your attack is even higher than the base 120. And your
Awesome.
135 speed. Like, if your opponent doesn't have Mach Punch,
You're dead.
forget about it. Ice Shard. Swords Dance.
Forget about
Night
it.
Slash. Icicle Crash.
Shard
Sucker
and Sucker
Punch.
Punch.
Sacred Sword.
Sacred
Recover
Sword.
for some reason.
You're cold.
Sacred
There's a lot
sword?
to it. Gross.
Surprised it doesn't
Taunt.
get close combat.
Seriously.
Yeah, it doesn't, thank God.
Thing is a monster.
Crunch.
S
needed
tier
more.
next.
Yeah. This guy might get banned. That's
No, don't ban the
filthy.
kidder.
That's filthy.
I went to the snail.
Wo-Chien, yeah. This guy should have gone recover. Why does the leopard get recover, but not the freaking snail? Alright.
Where was this for my grass team?
Tablets of Ruin. So this one lowers all the other attack stats. So that base 100 defense is even better.
Ew!
Gross.
Ew! Get it out of here,
I
ban
mean,
that!
look at those defenses, though. 100 defense, 135 special.
Ugh.
And again, the
I hate
defense is better because the attack is lower for your opponent. You know, Mip, okay, like, okay attacking stats.
Decent HP.
Yep. Doesn't get Sleep Powder, which I was kind of surprised. Like, I was like, oh, this has to get, like,
Weird.
Sleep Powder or Spore. No.
Does get knockoff.
Yeah, it gets Knockoff, gets Power Whip. Or you could go special with Leaf Storm. I think
What
you're
is
gonna run,
Ruination?
like, this is the one that you probably run Ruination on, though.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I'd be like Ruination, Giga Drain for recovery, Leech Seed. You know, probably Knockoff just for the, you know, just for the support stuff.
Oh,
What we got
yes.
for all this Body Press.
All in buff.
Dark Pulse if you want to go for a special dark attack.
I
Gets
think
Light
setting up
Screen and
Substitute would be
Reflect.
fun.
This guy I might put in A tier.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's as busted as the S tier ones, especially because of its typing.
So bulky though.
Yeah. But it's still gonna take like 50% on a random U-turn, even with the lowered attack.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I mean, you're gonna run, like I said, you're gonna run like Leech Seed, Ruination, like, it'll do some things. If that got Recover instead of the fucking Leopard that will never run Recover, then it'd be an S tier, because you'd be like, blocking everything.
Yeah.
Alright, Chi-Yu, Dark Fire, really good offensive type. Beads of Ruin lowers all other special defenses. So look at that special attack, and then imagine that your opponent
That's
always
gonna
has a lowered special
destroy
defense.
Things.
That base 100 speed, this is Choice Scarf all the way.
Why
is
are
it, a
these
fish?
so broken?
It's so
Jesus
tiny too,
Christ.
compared to the other ones.
fish.
It's the
I
tiniest
love
fish.
the fish. It's so stupid and derpy. Look at it. Bless your heart, little fishy.
No,
Will-O-Wisp for
we hate
support.
the fishy.
We love him.
Nasty
He's gonna
Plot,
ruin
Dark
everything.
Pulse, Lava Plume,
It
Inferno.
nasty plots for some
Overheat.
reason.
Overheat, just for straight damage. Hex, again, if you want to run like
Will-O-Wisp, if he
Hex.
really wants to.
But I mean, I
Heat
don't
Wave.
know, because you're not getting
Yeah.
stab on it. So,
Ew.
Taunt.
I hate this fish.
Its move pool actually not that great. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty limited there in what it
Flamethrower,
does. I mean,
Fire
it
Blast.
Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, but just the fact it's going to hit so hard.
Yeah.
I was
When-
gonna say, does it need to do more than just hit a stab move?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's like how Reggie Olecki was like, oh, all it learns is electric moves. Yeah, but when those electric moves
Yeah.
hit,
Okay, that's fair.
They're gonna hurt a lot.
like in Draftly, you don't have to run Scarf. Like I think Scarf will be like the main competitive set, but in Draftly you can run like Nasty Plot 3 attack or something, you know? Because you're not gonna have to worry about so many things being over base 100.
We falling asleep on us, Alex.
We've been at this
Like-
for a while, dude.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
2 hours.
We're almost done. All right, so
2.5.
Koraidon and Miraidon, I mean they're gonna be banned in our
10,
draft
yeah,
league,
10:37. So
but they're obviously busted. I'm not really gonna talk about them really.
I agree. They're too good.
Yeah, Miraidon's the best, but Koraidon's still really good. Tinkaton, the Fairy Steel, Mold Breaker, like its abilities stink.
yeah.
And it ruins the taxi
Yeah.
service.
Yeah. No taxi for you.
Wham.
5, like good speed for when you look at the sprite, like good speed, good special defense.
Those stats are
Essentially, that hammer,
terrible.
it doesn't seem like
Its
it would be that
attacks are
fast.
so bad, but its typing is so good. Like,
Yeah. It has good attacks though. So Gigaton Hammer, 160 base power, steel
Oh
move.
god.
Jesus.
But you can't
Literally
use it 2 times in a row. So when you use it, you can't use it the next turn.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a recharge move though.
Bandit.
But
yeah,
again, what
like
if we're
bandit.
just clicking protect after?
Yep.
And then doing
Fake
it
out.
again? I don't know. Play rough, of course. Fake out.
Fake out. Good
Fake out. Knock off.
I
It
really
has a
can't wait to
solid
see
move
this thing
pool.
use brutal swing in the anime. I just want to see what it looks like. That would look really cool.
Get Swords Dance so you can make up for that
Well,
attack.
it can
stat.
rock. It can rock.
yeah, it's got entry
Rock.
hazards and draining kiss.
Play rock.
They're,
It's got pounce too. It's kind of funny.
Play rock.
Yeah. Yeah, so it can definitely do some things. Its speed stat is like good enough that, and its typing is really good with that special defense. I think you can get a Swords Dance off, and then start doing some things. You could even run like Swords Dance, Thunder Wave, and then your 2 stabs.
It's a B tier for sure.
Yeah.
I think on typing alone, it's a B tier. Like,
yeah.
Tinkaton. Look at that hammer.
It can do some stuff.
Filthy. All
It's
right.
nothing to write home about, but it can do some stuff.
Yeah. Just when that first turn, you gotta really think like, damn, I'm gonna get hit with this 160 base power move, you know? So Armor Rogue, Fire Psychic, Flash Fire and Weak Armor. Meh. Okay,
Good special
Bolt.
attack.
Yeah, good special attack, 125. Pretty mid speed. I wish they had both been 85 because this really hurts it in the comparison.
Yeah.
And they have like a
Nobody really
weird.
cares about that 10 more in HP.
They have a weird mirror stat thing going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just all spread around. Lava Plume, okay for burn chance.
Bending Force.
I wish it was better.
Armor Cannon is the like a special version of close combat for fire.
Okay.
So you lose your defenses. Yeah, it gets Expanding Force. So one of the few, I think it's the only Pokemon that gets Expanding Force. So on a Indeedee team with Psychic Terrain, that's pretty
for
strong.
doubles. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Indeedee male can still be okay in singles, but
Meh.
yeah.
You lose some of the appeal of expanding force when
Mystical
you're not
Fire
hitting both
as like a
Pokemon.
mid-ground support sort of attack. Trick. So you could run this like Scarf with Trick. Psyshock. Flash Cannon. Dark Pulse. Like,
I
it has
think
good
it's
coverage.
fine.
Aura Sphere.
It's a B.
Yeah, it doesn't get Nasty Plot. It gets
It's
Calm
fine.
Mind, which is okay, yeah.
It's thoroughly fine.
Cerulege. So this one, again, it's got the 125 attack. Got its defenses swapped around, so now the 100's in the special defense and 85 speed. So a little better. Again, the abilities are kind of mid. Like, Weak Armor is okay. You got Shadow Claw. Will-O-Wisp. Bitter Blade. Bitter Blade is a ghost move that heals you. It's like a draining move. Swords Dance.
I mean, I like this one definitely better than Armor Rogue,
Yeah.
but I still don't think it's much higher than like
Close
a
Combat.
B still.
What's the yeah. The only like notable move they get for egg moves is Destiny Bond. Yeah, I think this one's like another B tier.
I agree.
Alright. Toad's Cool. Evolves into Toad's Cruel.
It's an interesting ability, though.
Yeah, Mycelium might.
It gives all status moves negative priority, but they ignore the opponent's ability.
Which I don't even know, like, where does that really come up other than, like, oh, I want to Thunder Wave a Volt Absorb or Spore Overcoat guy?
Meh.
You can, like, taunt something that's oblivious or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. So, but you're taking away one of its only good stats, which is base 100 speed.
Speed, yeah.
Yeah. Like, good special bulk. You know, it's Tentacool stats, so Tentacool's always, like, a solid Pokemon. Grass Ground is kind of weird. 4 times weak to ice. Kind of sucks, but get stuff like Power Whip. Again, Spore, which I mentioned, so it's one of the Spore users.
Flut type is weird on this thing, though.
I mean, Spore is the only thing I like about this thing.
Yeah, Giga Drain, Earth Power. What do you got here? Dazzling Gleam.
Storm. Earth power. Yep.
Yeah, nothing to... Toxic Spikes. But again, you're getting a priority on that. Like, why can't I have 2 abilities so I can, like, not run that? Leech Seed, Toxic. Like, it has a good egg move pool, though. knockoff, rapid spin. Like it has all the tentacool stuff, rage powder for doubles. I don't know. It might be C, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not really super impressed with it, and I don't really like the
like
typing.
if it had its speed without the ability, then you could get fast spores, which would be crazy. It would be the fastest spore user like we've ever had, and then it'd be good. But you get negative priority, so it's not good. All right, few more. King Gambit. This man, like Bisharp wasn't bad enough. They made this.
Then it gets Supreme Overlord.
Supreme
Yeah.
Overlord.
Just near the end, gentlemen, but unfortunately my headphones are literally dying as we speak, so I might have to bow
That's
out
what
at
you
this
get
point.
for using
What?
AirPods.
My fault.
All right, well, GG's. Thanks for
Anthony.
joining us. Josh, tell these people what Supreme Overlord does.
I can't even think of something to make up.
Yeah, so when it enters the battlefield, it gets attack and special attack boost for each fainted Pokemon on your team. It's gross.
You can immediately get a +5.
Yep. And remember, this
It's the last
guy
thing you
also has Sucker Punch, so it has the priority. It has good bulk, 100 HP,
Super
120 defense, 85 special defense, 135 attack. I don't care. This is gonna, other than like a fighting move, this is gonna survive like things and then kill you. Thank God they took away knockoff from Bisharp, because this would be like such a headache. But yeah, Iron Head.
Okay, what's its signature move?
Kowtow Cleave. It's something that I don't think it was something too good.
Okay.
Let me check. Kowtow Cleave. Yeah, it's a 85 base power dark move that can't miss.
Okay.
So it's
Decent.
like, yeah. Like you'd probably run that as your, other than Sucker Punch, as your Dark Stab. But let's see. I think this gets close combat, right? No, maybe not.
No.
It's low kick, which is still okay for a fighting move, especially with that poison jab.
Iron Head, yeah.
Yeah.
No sweep.
Yeah, and it gets the Sucker Punch from Pawniard. But I mean, just the ability and stuff alone is like crazy. Like I think this has to go S tier. Just because even if you bring it out mid game and it gets like a free Swords Dance when it comes in, like that's still gross.
Right.
That's still
That's
gross.
a free Swords Dance, and you don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, and let's be honest, most of our, like a good number of our Draft League participants aren't gonna play around Sucker Punch very, very well. All right, next we got Clodsire, Poison Ground, Water Absorb, Unaware, pretty good. 130 HP, huge HP stat. Good special defense too with 100, but the HP stat also makes up for that middling defense stat. Super slow
20 speed.
though. Yeah, super slow.
It's
But
20 full speed points.
You're
yeah.
you're not here to outspeed people.
Nope.
But you get the Earthquake, you get the Toxic,
Spikes.
T-Spikes, yep. Pretty sure it gets Stealth Rocks, yep. Gets regular Spikes too, I think. Yep, regular Spikes.
Does this thing get Recover?
Yes, as an egg move.
God.
Yep.
So he is not going to die easily.
Gets stuff like Amnesia.
Those for speed control if you want to do something annoying with that,
Yeah.
especially in doubles.
Like, this is like a solid wall.
They
Like,
press.
solid. I would put it like B tier.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a B tier mud boy.
Yep. And last but not least, we have
Super cool name. Annihilate.
Yep. Fighting Ghost, so pretty cool typing. We've only gotten that with Marshadow. Defiant, probably its best ability. 110 HP, so really nice HP stat with those defenses. So it's got
Yeah,
good
it's
bulk.
really tight.
Yeah.
It's
115
laugh
attack.
against Vital Spirit. It doesn't need to sleep. It's already dead.
Yep. 90 speed, so very solid stats. Like it's got
Is this
good
a...
bulk.
How do you get this?
You Primeape now gets a new move, Rage Fist, and you have to use it 20 times to evolve.
I like how they
Just
brought
go
that
to Route
mechanic
1 and murder
from...
everything.
I like how they brought that mechanic into a into a canon Pokemon game from Arceus. That's pretty cool.
So what Rage Fist is it's a 50 base power ghost move, but as you, so again, we're talking about like Annihilate with its bulk. The more times you've been hit, its base power stacks up. So if you're staying in and you're getting like little chip damage on you, your the base power of the Rage Fist will keep going up.
Nice.
Interesting.
I don't know if it doubles or anything like Last Regrets does, but I assume it probably does because they've just been giving busted moves this generation. So let's see, we're looking
It
at,
gets Outrage.
Yeah, it gets Outrage, close combat. Who's like the T on this?
Shadow Punch.
U-turn. So close combat, U-turn,
It gets Shadow Claw.
Shadow Claw. Yeah, Shadow Claw is probably more like if the thing doubles in power to become 100 base power when you get hit once, then that's probably worth it more. Gunk Shot to hit fairy types. I guess that has a lot of pretty good stuff.
Coverage
The elemental
moves, yeah.
punches, Earthquake.
The Elemental Punches too. Yeah, no, that's solid. That's an S tier Pokemon.
S tier.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I don't know. I was thinking like B or low A.
What? Really? It's a ghost fighting. It's got decent bulk. It's...
But is it up here with these guys? With the man who can bring anyone back to
But
life?
the grass starter is still there after we added all of the S tier Pokemon.
You're
because
right.
it gets
Grass
weaker
Star should go
Protean?
down and Quaquaval should take his rightful place.
No, get Quaquaval back in A. I'll keep the Primeape there, but like I would also put the grass starter in A tier. Like it's not good enough to be there. We like talking about how Grass Dark is a bad typing, X, Y, and Z. It's not good
But
enough
it's
compared
fast
to
and
everything
you have
else that we put there.
Protean.
For a turn!
Yeah, that's fine.
This looks better.
Alright, so there's also the Paldean Tauroses, which they didn't put on here, but basically those are fighting, water fighting, and fire fighting. And they are slightly slower than regular Tauros, but they are stronger and have better defense slightly. So, take with that what you will.
They apparently get Kudzu. I don't know.
Yeah, they get Kudzu as their hidden ability, which is pretty mid, so I would just run all of them as Intimidate. And just use that nice bulk and whatever coverage they get. I assume they get Aqua Jet or something stupid, Liquidation. But yeah, so that is our tier list. In the Bidoof tier, we got Spidops, the new Bidoof / Spidops. Paradox. What is this? Get down there. There we go.
I
Yep.
missed it. What does Flower Trick do?
Flower
It was like
Trick
right-
is always crits and never misses.
Oh, okay. I think I had come in like right
Oh.
around the time you had said that, but I wasn't really paying attention.
All right, well, my headphones are now dying, so I'm glad we finished this tier list.
Yeah,
This was
thanks,
GG's,
Alex.
boys, for sure.
Josh, why don't you send us all out? What are your final words on this tier list?
The final words are, let's see if the tier list holds up after one season of the Pokemon League.
Yeah, there you go. This isn't the final tier list for the league. We'll see how everything plays out. Who knows? Maybe I don't know.
Maybe Spidops will pull off a
Yeah,
win and be in C tier.
Oh damn, Spidop's gonna move up. All right. Oh yeah, the Tommy wants to know about the Hisuian starters. So the Hisuian starters got a lot of good buffs. Typhlosion now got Eruption,
Nice.
and its hitting ability is now Frisk, which is worse in singles. So probably in singles, I would put in B tier for Hisuian Typhlosion. You know, it's still good, but I would put regular Typhlosion in B tier, so I'd probably put Hisuian in there. Decidueye got a bunch of buffs. I'm trying to remember all of them. Like, that's probably an A tier Decidueye. It got so many buffs. I'm trying to remember what all of them are. Now it has Scrappy as its hitting ability, which is huge over long reach, because being a ghost fighting type, you want to be able to hit the ghost Pokemon. They changed the way what was it called? Triple Arrow works. Like now it. I gotta look up like what these changes were again. I think it might be on here. Pokemon changes. Okay. Yeah, now it has Close Combat, Sucker Punch, Shadow Sneak, Roost, and Knock Off. Like, all huge stuff, and Defog, which is really hard to get. Like, Decidueye got so many things. Like, you can even run Trailblaze as your Grass Stab just to get the speed boost. And then run Close Combat, Sucker Punch, and Knock Off or something. Like, he might even be S tier. But I think I'd go be safe and go A tier. But he's really good. And then Samurott also got huge buffs. Now its hitting ability is Sharpness, so it gets a boost to its cutting moves, which includes its signature move Ceaseless Edge, which now, on top of doing damage, also lays spikes. So it's very spammable. Lays down hazards as you're attacking, which is huge. Again, as you see here, it gets Knockoff, gets Sucker Punch, gets Sacred Sword. It gets Razor Shell, which is boosted by Sharpness. Like, it gets so many crazy things. Like, it's also probably like an A tier Pokemon. Only thing holding back is its speed, but Sucker Punch helps make up for that, and Aqua Jet, so you can run whichever priority you want. But yeah, the Hisuian starters, like, a lot of the Hisui Pokemon got buffs. I can't wait for them to actually be in the game. Unfortunately, we gotta wait till whenever Pokemon Home comes in, but yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, all the signature moves will transfer over. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, Ceaseless Edge now lays spikes when you use it, and Cleavor signature move Stone Axe now lays Stealth Rocks when you use it. So they're all crazy, but yeah, we've been going at this for 3 hours now. So again, Cole and Josh, you guys are still here, so I appreciate you staying with that, and everybody else who's watching, thank you very much. Stay tuned for more Global Pokemon Society content. Can't wait for the games to come out in a couple days, and as always, stay classy, Society.